Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let me just make sure I can be heard and put my stuff onto the chat there. But yeah, today I'm just gonna. First of all, we're doing squad hunts. Love doing my squad hunts, but I got these three builds that I'm kind of working on, and I'm gonna make a video on. So I still haven't finished testing and tweaking them a little bit. So I just want to see how they actually perform. I know how they perform in solo fights, which is like the build video I did or stream I did yesterday was kind of on that set, and I really like that set if I'm either solo or I know the monster. But if I don't know the monster, I can't proc all the damage stuff I want to. But I have a couple other sets that are just fun, like a four-piece gore, and then another set that has regen. But I didn't want to make it too defensive because I got the health regen, you know. So basically, I'm just trying to tweak these three builds. What's going on, Raven? Raven, one of the builds is the four-piece gore I was showing you the other day. So I'm gonna just play around with those and switch around and see how they do. Maybe do like the same fight three times with three different sets just to see how I like it. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and do the stuff. And then, of course, if there's any questions, requests, um, personal information you'd like my credit card and social security, I can do that kind of stuff. It won't be the right
Yes,
information.
please.
All right. The last four social of my social is 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and use that, and you'll be fine. My four-digit PIN is also 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you believe that, I got a bridge I could sell you. It's an old expression, probably doesn't mean too much nowadays.
Oh, never heard it before.
It's referencing like just like these. It's a scam, I guess, but not really a scam. Like back in the day, you like present budget projects for a city to do, like build a bridge or build road repairs or something like that. But they were just like bloat projects to make somebody rich, and they would never actually be completed or something like that. They were just like corrupt things, And
Yeah.
so that's where that expression. Oh, if you believe that, then there's a bridge I want to sell you.
All
Yeah.
right.
So he's like, that makes no sense whatsoever. I'm not sure I understand the reasoning. It just exists. Sue me. All right, Discord link. There we go. And pin the message. All right. Thanks everybody for joining us already. I think the first one I want to do is the four-piece gore. So I originally made this build a little differently. Call it my ultimate god of destruction because all the damage that's coming from the build is kind of just upticked all the time. I don't have to like be conditional. Like my very best optimal damage set is this one. That's a very similar to the Peppo, but I need to proc Adrenaline Rush and Counter Strike with my EI slashes and my Foresight slashes. Adrenaline Rush is not a problem. I'm not the best at my EI slashes yet because I just don't know the timing of a lot of monster moves. I'm used to World where when a monster rears up, that attack is coming pretty soon. And there's all these delays and hitches and all that stuff in this game, which I love. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that these monsters are harder to read on certain moves. But so that's why I feel like this set is ultimately going to be my best one. But I want to be able to recommend two for people that don't ever learn to like really master those two skills, but still want to have fun with the longsword and do insane damage consistently, which I believe is going to be this set right here. And then I want to make a little fun immortal set with two pieces of Guardian Arc and I was going to use two pieces of Arc Volt to give that kind of regen too, but it's so freaking negligible that I went ahead and went with two pieces of Gore on top of that just to increase my damage as much as possible, putting a couple of Flare in there to open up those wounds a little bit faster so I can get the health regen back on them. This one is my most theoretical. I haven't really tested this one too much, but I built something similar that performed really, really well, but that was before Flare was bugged or whatever it is, so I want to see what that is like. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. is we're going to play around with these 3 builds so I can perfect them and make my video. Yeah, and you guys get to be here and help and all that good stuff. So the first one is this one. Let's see if I want to tweak this at all. I think I got this where I wanted. Oh, yeah. No, I don't. I want to change this. I want to change all of this. I think I want to go, because I have burst 2 on here, but with my weapon, I'm going to go with this blast. No, I don't want this blast weapon. I made this blast weapon, but I don't like it because I didn't roll any sharpness on it, and I didn't realize that, and I just saw the attack, and I was like, yay, oh, this is great, and then I used it, and I was like, why am I blue in 10 seconds? Like, no good. And I have this I made this high affinity. It's not optimized either, but it'll be good enough for this test. I want to put a base 25 affinity and lowered my raw on my weapon because I wanted to get 100% without challenger or anything like that. And that worked really well in this build, but the only thing is I had it with burst 3, and now I'm wondering, do I want to I want to change that. Do I want to change it to burst 2, agi 1, or do I want to change it to burst 1, agi 1, and add the 10% proc for foresight slash, because I get that pretty regularly, and I think that's what I want to do. So let's go ahead and change this helm to the Jindahad. Jindahad helmet is really, really good if you're not running any specific type of build, like where you need to have a 4-piece gore or a 4-piece arc veld or need the specific helmet. But if you have the option of what you want to put on your helmet because you have all your perks and everything else, Jindahad is great because you have 1 level of agitator built in and 2 level 2 slots, so you can almost look at it as maximum might 2 and agitator 1 in one armor piece. Really nice, really nice. Max might, got my agi. Go ahead and put my burst. The reason I want burst 2, I consider it, is because burst 1 to burst 2 is the largest increase in the burst range. It raises +4, I believe, and then every other increase is +2. So this build is not about great playstyle where you're always hitting the head and getting all your affinity and damage that way, like we do in our Fatalis fights and stuff like that. This build is more like, I want to be wild and still do insane damage numbers without having to think about it too much, and it'll kind of reach like 90 to 90, well, no, I'd say more like 95% of the damage numbers that the ultra meta set will. You just don't have to necessarily have a very clean playstyle, because honestly sometimes I'm just tired at night and I don't want to think and focus. I just want to farm Gormagala and resources and stuff, and I just want to burn through monsters without having to concentrate too hard, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm working on this build specifically right here. This is the build I can just burn through monsters without having to think too much about it. Okay, so we got our base 25. I need my other maximum might. That's 30. That's 55. Do we got antivirus? Are we doing antivirus on this thing? Yeah, I got 2-piece gore, so antivirus. We'll do it like that. Oh, that's antivirus 3, right? Because this one comes with 1. Oh, I don't want this coil. I got the beta for that reason, so I don't have to waste a slot. And I get a level 2. That's right. That's right. This is going to be good, guys. This is going to be good. Be a nice build right here. Okay, what else do I need? I got 25. I got 25 with my virus. That's 50. I got 30 with my max might. That's 80. And then right now I need 20 with my weakness exploit. So that just means right there I need 1 more weakness exploit. That should give me 20. Oh, 15. I need weakness exploit 4. Okay. Weakness exploit 4. I got my chain jewel. That's good. I got my 1 level of agitator. So right now I'm at 100% affinity with virus, and this is before agitator. So agitator is basically just an attack buff. Um, and then I have, what do I have left? I got 2 level 2 slots available? No fucking way. Alright, so let's do Counter Strike. This is the one I wanted to get there. That's the plus 10 every time I do a foresight, basically. Evading, yep. And then I got one more level 2. What do I do with this level 2? Huh. Ah. Maybe I don't want Agi. Because Agi is just going to give me my plus... What's it going to do? Plus 3 defense? Or plus 3 attack on level 1. I could either keep my Agi and put another counter jewel here, but I think I might want to go back to Burst 2 and Agi 1 this way. Wait, keep that counter. What if I did this? What if I did this? Take out this chain jewel. Go back to my G Ebony helm to get the 2 levels of burst because that's the biggest damage increase. So I got 2 levels of burst, okay. And now I still got my max might back up. Yeah. Oh, then I wouldn't have count. No, I still have counter. Yeah. I still got counter. Okay, maximum might. I just want counter 1 because it's plus 10. And then what do I need to put here? I still got my weakness exploit at 4. And now I could put Agi. I could put another burst. Or, oh, I can put this one. The one with my... Oh my god, I didn't even think about this. Because now this is the plus 10 I get for my EI slashes too. So now I got that plus 10. See, this is the one for... Yeah, the EI... Oh, this might be good. This might be super... Oh, but I don't have Quick Sheet 3. Oh, why do I have Steadfast in there? I need antivirus. Wait. Antivirus is already at 3? How? How do I already have it at 3? Constitution. My chest piece. Oh. I didn't even think about that. So I got another open spot. What should I do? Shockwave? Maybe? Zoe, you got 1 free level 1 deco. What do you do with that? I already have flinch free on my boots.
Show us the skills.
Say that again?
Show me the skills that you have currently.
I mean, I have everything I need for my affinity, my crit boost, and all that stuff, and my build. I just have 1 level 1 slot that I don't. Maybe like a recovery up, just something I could add for even like comfort or. Um.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. I don't have quick sheath in this, but I don't need it because this is not that type of build. Nims is going to be like, "What do you mean? It's a longsword." What do you mean it's not that type of build? Crit boost 3, crit boost 2. Ah, fuck it, I'll just use a 3 for now. I got crit boost 6, everybody. You didn't know about that, did you? And what was my roll on my weapon? 30 or 60? How do you check your weapon roll? Oh, there it is. There it is. Sharpness 30, so I need razor sharp. Sharp Handicraft. Yeah, razor sharp handicraft. All right, let's see how this performs. I got my 100%, and this is before agitator, people. So my agitator that I took agitator off, didn't I? So I could put counter attack on there because I didn't need it because counter attack is plus 10 and agitator is only plus 3. So let me just double check. 25 base in the weapon, 20 in weakness excellence, that's 45. Maximum might 75, antivirus 25. Perfect, that's my 100. Um, shit, I do want agitator. I really want agitator 2. If I don't have agitator 2, it's not worth it. Burst 2. This is where I'm hoping this build shines, is that burst 2. This might be pretty good, actually. This might be pretty good. All right, let's test this one out.
For that one slot, you can
Yeah?
put in a adapt duel, which negates the effect of heat and cold. So that way you don't have to
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
eat
yeah.
those little bugs.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking shockwave. I was thinking recovery up for, faster heals. But really, what recovery lets me do is if I take one hit that's not like too much damage, that I'll just wait till I take more damage before I heal again. Whereas sometimes if I'm like at half health, I just want to heal.
Yeah.
But I do like that idea. I just thought of something. What about the mobility thing? I guess it just depends on what monster I'm fighting. The one that lets you move better in oil and water, because that really comes in handy in certain fights.
Yeah, I guess.
Negates the effects of heat and cold. All right, I'll put that. What do you want to fight?
I don't know. I'm up for anything, really.
Have any good Ardian investigations? I'm gonna need shit tons of those materials.
Me
And yes, I
too.
have decided I will do the flower farm for the Ardian materials. I will do it tonight probably for like an hour or so.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one.
Come on. We still need some kind of notification that a quest has been posted. It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be nice.
Be very nice. Very nice. Where is Felix? I thought he would jump on. He might be in another chat.
Yeah. I know there's a 4-player voice chat going on in Discord.
Oh yeah, I see that now. I see that. Everybody's on Discord basically. It's just me and the captain. Let's roll. This is that build that you were watching me when I first showed you the 4-piece score I was using, but I'm trying to tweak
Yeah.
that to be even better, basically. Come on. Go. Oh, I hate this. Alright, we're good. On 3. Uno,
Sure.
2, 3.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, that's why I need quick sheet. Shit, I forgot about that. The opening roar. It is handy. Bro, I don't think I've ever tried to foresight as often as I do with no meter as I do in this game. Like, I don't know why. I just so many times I'm foresighting with no meter, and I'm like, well, that was great. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. Because I'm being too eager with it, because I want to proc my damage. Come on, come on. That's what I mean about Arkveld. Like, I can't tell the arm swipes. And I didn't restock. Shit. It's terrible. Great first hunt. I don't know what I'm doing, Zoe. Maybe I should have warmed up before I started streaming. Yeah, that's why you need. I'm dead. Rolled it. Got lucky. Is that Dragon Blight when the numbers are reddish purple like that?
Should be, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't upgrade any of my armor yet. Everything hits so hard.
Yeah, I haven't upgraded any armor either. I'm just kind of saving my armor spheres until there's a proper farm for it.
Yeah. How did I just fall off the monster that I was on the mount and I didn't hit X and I just jumped off? I'm wondering if I'm having a little latency. Like I'm doing my input but it's not quite registering when I think it is, you know? And then I hit...
Yeah.
Because I did hit X afterwards, but... What's that, sleep?
It was, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I can't really tell my damage numbers too because I'm either fumbling or I'm like, oh shit, I didn't heal, or bring my potions, I'm gonna die, and I have no idea. I haven't been paying attention to the damage ticks whatsoever.
Okay then.
Oh, come on. Where's my hyper armor on my poke? Thank you. How are you with the recognizing monster moves yet? Like, do you feel like most monsters you have a decent idea of their set? Like, come on. How did that not foresight?
Some monsters I do. Like Arkveld I know kind of well now.
Yeah, I don't know his chain attacks well. I know they're coming. I don't know the direction that they're coming in. The tail attack right there gets me every single time. I have no idea when that's coming. I'm trying to figure out a nice way to get back towards the monster that's not using my sacred when I'm like mid-range away from him, you know, like or don't necessarily. And I think I might actually switch my focus mode back to press release on rather than toggle off because it's getting me killed sometimes.
Hmm.
Especially when I'm trying to do even something as simple as a roll, but I'm still in focus mode. Um, I don't go the direction I want to. Like something happens because of the focus mode, you know. That damage is not bad, but not great because I'm dragon blighted. Non-critical dragon blighted hits are terrible. Oh, it's because my sharpness. I wasn't paying attention to it. Alright, this is my gauge. Let's find out. Keep hitting triangle. Stop hitting triangle me. See, that's what I mean. I can't read the direction of when those chains are coming. I don't know the tell yet. Like if, like you know, like Nergigante, if he puts his right arm up, go to the opposite side, you know,
Hmm.
like that's
Yeah,
the type
yeah,
of
yeah.
information I need on these monsters, you know. Sneak attack. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. And I'm just walking around getting beat the fuck up. Thank you, finally. How am I dragon blighted again? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. 70s, 30s, 70s. But those aren't crits. Why are those not crits?
Hmm, perfect.
There they go.
Alright.
Now they're critting. Oh, nice. All right, nice. Counter Strike was active much of that fight. That was pretty nice. Adrenaline
Nice.
just wore off too, so I had both stacked there, but I didn't think that damage was that great with both of those stacked. My antivirus is worn off, but it'll proc here in a second. Hmm. My is it because my raw is so low? All right. I'm gonna try this with my lower affinity, higher raw weapon and see what the damages are next after this. Come on, go. When your sacred is auto following, does he go at a slow pace until you hit the run button?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have my guild. Well, I can crouch and sneak attack if you give me a second. Yeah, alright. You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing, Raytheon. Alright. Go. My bad. Did I just get knocked off the ledge? No, circle triangle. Yeah, bro, I think that's what it is. I think my inputs are being registered a little slower, and like I just tried to do a spirit gauge combo, and it instead of doing the roundhouse, I ended up doing a foresight. Like, I might have to post the quest. Got the hit that mattered. Thank you. Come on, face the wall, face the wall. Face the wall. I want to get the wall bang. Face the wall. No, he didn't face the wall. Oh, come on. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Okay, maybe I just needed something that wasn't going to Dragon Blight me to get some more realistic numbers. Because I do have... This isn't like the perfect rolled weapon, so it's got some element on there that I didn't want, but... Oh, come on, stop. Thank you. Wait. Come on. What the hell was that? Alright. Still have trouble keeping in front of me in focus mode. I can't. There we go. Thank you. Palico friend. Alright, Zoe, I don't think I like this. I don't think I like this build at all. The lack of quick sheath is hurting. And I think when I had ambush 3, it was just giving me a little bit more damage that I was looking for in the situations that I wanted. No, stop. No. It's like I'll press R2, then release, and then try to do a circle or a triangle, but then it registers it as holding down triangle or R2 a triangle or circle, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a normal function. I think just because you're in Australia and I'm in the States and I don't know how good the netcode is in this game or what people have been saying about it, but I think something's happening where it's registering some inputs that I'm trying to do quickly but separately as together, you know? Because, you know, like when you're doing, I don't know, for example, this. Sorry. When you're doing your R2 combo into the roundhouse at the end. Oh, shit, I didn't have time. And then you want to quickly go into a triangle, so you can do triangle R2, you know? Especially after that roundhouse move.
Yeah.
I just like doing it, so I go for it a lot. So that triangle is being registered, like I'm hitting R2, R2, R2. I do the roundhouse, so I'm going for the roundhouse, and then it's starting to register a triangle input then. But on my end, on my screen, I didn't input it at that moment, like when I was doing the roundhouse. I inputted it like after I did the roundhouse. But then when it comes out on the screen, it's coming out as I don't know if that makes sense. No, it will. When I'm like when I do the third R3, yeah, the third R3, and then I'm pressing R2 again after that, it's registering as an R2 triangle at that moment, but I'm not hitting the triangle at that moment. I'm hitting triangle afterwards, but not at that moment, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. It happened like 3 times on that quest, but I think that's just stuff like that happens in Tekken sometimes when you don't have the best connection with somebody. That there'll be certain lag latency that causes uh, things that you have the frames to like counteract something, but you can't because certain frames are being eaten up by some latency. So the input comes out much later or earlier than you were kind of intending it to. It's weird. It's always just like, you suck, shut up. That was pretty terrible. I don't like this build though. Let's tweak it. I'm fine. Let's try it with the lower affinity, higher damage weapon. Maybe. Where is my dragon Ardian? There it is. No. Yeah. Where's? Oh, because it's right here, isn't it? No, that's that one. Can we have a way to rename these weapons, please? That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Everything comes up as Demensis, Demensis, Demensis. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
alright, so quick sheath is needed. Let's let's do the waist A. So we can have that antivirus there. Gore waist B? Nope. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now we got anti 3 built in, and we can make that quick sheet. Wonderful. Still, let's go with Agi. Let's go with the Agi like I was originally thinking. Jindahad Helm. And I can still get maybe one Counter-Strike in there, but not both. Maximum might, maximum might. Might. Counter. Burst. Weakness. Weakness. Oh, shit. I need a weakness exploit max because my affinity is so low with this weapon. So, what that means is No counter, no chain. This has to be... Sure thing, Illusion, sure thing. I was looking for your name the other day, bro, and I couldn't find it on my list. What is your PSN? Or actually, just send me a message on PlayStation Network right now. And I wasn't able to pull up your name. I have so many names on my PlayStation friends list because, like an idiot, every time somebody from YouTube or Discord was like, "I want to be your PlayStation friend," I was like, "Okay, okay, 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 okay," and I did that like 800 times. And so if I don't know exactly where you are in the list, it's kind of hard for me to find you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, what was I doing? G Ebony Helm for the burst. I'm gonna have to give up the agitator because I need with this weapon, but the raw might make up for it. It might. It might. Let's see. It might. So that's 30, 60, 85, 95 affinity. Oh, agi is needed to get to 100. What have I done? What have I done? I know exactly what I've done. I tweaked the build too much so it's not viable because I'm trying to add too much. Alright, let's go back to the original build. Why was this one working so well? Why was this one working so well? I wasn't relying on... What did I have here? Attack boost. Where's attack 3? There it is. Let's switch the weapon. Oh, sorry. Alright, let's tweak that way. I still got my... I need at least one burst, of course, but I think the 2 burst was helping this build. I gotta stop trying to change it to the point where it wasn't working, and I think because I was trying to add that counter, I might be screwing myself out of. And I did have Quick Sheath on here. Okay, I originally did have Quick Sheath, so gotta have that. Alright, let's just go back to the basics and do this one. Wait. Maybe I don't need the attack. Alright, 55. Weakness explodes 30. 85. Antivirus is... Okay, I can get rid of... I can put it in the agi. Okay. Thank you, bro. Oh, it's because I have this other weapon. That's right. I wanted to switch this one out. Alright. Sorry, Zoe. Zoe's just like, I want to kill things. Stop
I don't mind.
yapping. Stop yapping. I want to kill things. Alright. So this was my max weak exploit. It has 30, 60, 85, 95. I can't max weakness exploit and get agitator and get chain. Not in this setup. Alright, let's just go with 95. I can add some crit here. Duh. Crit I3 will give me 22%. That'll definitely do it, but I don't need that much crit I. There's no crit I combo decos, are there?
No, I don't think there is.
No? Alright, let's get our boost. 95's not bad for that 7 additional raw, though. Alright, I'm giving it a try. Level 6 crit boost, the most amazing thing ever. I have 2 levels of sharpness. Attack 3. Let's just make this obscene. Alright. What's going on, Felix?
See you later.
Ah, Felix left. He was like, Hito, shit, I'm out.
Hello.
Illusion. There we go. Zoe, you want to post anything that's good? Let me get Illusion into the party.
Yo.
What's up, Felix? Just streaming, messing around with these 3 builds that I've been working on. Want to make a video on it, but I want to kind of test it a little bit too. So,
Fair enough.
yeah. How you been, man? Everything good?
Been good. Yeah.
Absolutely in love with this game?
Oh, for sure, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait till they iron out some of the details and we can start getting like the arch tempered and siege monsters and event monsters and stuff like that. I can't wait for all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Once this game gets going, it's gonna go.
This is just, in my opinion, this is just familiarizing everybody, especially the newer people with Monster Hunter. A lot of people, are complaining about the difficulty and stuff like that, and I'm like, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're not there. This is not the end of the Monster Hunter journey. This is,
The beginning.
yeah, let's get the new people up to speed a little bit. And then, we're going to kick their ass in gear with some arch-tempered stuff. And then we're going to show them, G rank and master rank, what that means in Monster Hunter World. And then we're going to, shove some kind of Fatalis monster up your ass, where you have the perfect build and the most amazing skills you've ever seen and you think you're God. And then they're going to release some monster that says none of that matters anymore. Come beat me, like
Hell yeah.
yeah, and that's the progression I'm looking forward to,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looking for those spectacle fights for sure.
Yeah, you probably did. You missed the best part of the whole speech was before that. Yeah. By the way, Illusion, I am streaming, so I don't know if you allow your voice on the stream and stuff like that, but
I'll be waiting here.
okay. No worries. Just mind your manners, basically.
Hello.
I will eventually. I'm just having too much fun with this game right now. It's in my head, like I'm thinking constantly about it when I'm not playing it, and that's gonna last for at least a month or two, I'd say. So I might get some like Tekken fights in with some friends, but it's pretty much gonna be all wilds all the time.
Yes.
Oh, I will. I'm not done with that game or that fight. No, I still haven't gotten the time I wanted to.
Unfinished business.
I have unfinished business with Fatty. By the way, bro, the new Argosy guy is totally you, man. It's totally
Oh, yeah.
you. Have at you. I
Have
can't
a
believe
look.
I can't believe that's in the
Have at
game.
you. It's awesome.
It is. The first time I heard it, I was like,
Oh,
Felix.
shit. He's got that chill aura too.
Yeah, he
I'm with
does.
it.
He does. He's got the Felix aura. Zoe, or anybody got any good investigations for?
See, I still need to do a lot of farming. I'm barely MR26 or HR26.
Oh, are you playing World, bro?
I'm on Wilds.
Oh, wow.
But
There's no
you meant HR,
MR. Oh, HR. Gotcha.
I got it confused. I'm so used to saying
Yeah,
MR
happened to
because
me
World.
too. You're talking about like just like good investigations for like
Arkveld parts.
parts and
Yeah.
stuff.
I got pretty much at least one of every deco that I really wanted, So I can make any build I want to. I want to get more part. I want to roll like my perfect dragon weapon, blast weapon, paralysis, each element, all that stuff, and I'm gonna need a shit ton of parts. And I will do the flower farm tonight because I think this is the last time we can do it. But in the meantime, I'm just collecting, you know.
Okay, how do you get the quest for that? Because I'm trying to do it, but I can't. I don't know how to get the quest.
It's after Hunter Rank 9. It's just you're gonna get on. I think it's one of the optional quests that asks you to go kill a Balahara, and then the uh,
Yeah, I tried finding the. I don't have the optional quest for it.
just Google something like that. I'm not exactly sure exactly how
Probably
to do it.
Extra Life will have it.
Yeah, if extra life, something like that. That's where we all go because it's like the top one on the Google search.
Might not be fully detailed yet, though. It does take them some time to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's probably like some YouTube guides too.
I know how to do it. My brother showed me. I just want to start farming it.
I want the dark red materials, right? Not the
Probably.
not the pink ones. Actually, I have one. This is a decent one right here.
Maybe try and earn Gormagala.
Yeah. Illusion, you mind turning that stuff down? We're streaming here. It's a little distracting.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot my volume was on.
No worries. I will mute your ass instantly, and not personally. I won't be like I hate you or anything like that. I'll be like, nope, not today.
Yeah, I already tried to put my phone on silent.
What
I
do
didn't
we
realize
say
my
to
volume
the
was on.
god of death? Not today. Did everyone already forget Arya's start? Bastards. All right.
I'm just low energy today, so I'm just vibing.
I'm getting a little bit more energy back, but most of these days I've just been up too late playing the game and then struggling through the day, and then when I get back on the game, I'm like zombified.
Mm.
And then like I'm delaying making too many content videos about builds or more mechanics and stuff like that because there's things that are changing on every patch, whether it's intentional or not, you know. So I'm gonna
too fresh.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
making like a competitive guide on some stuff. You can at least do an introductory stuff on things though. That's
No,
what I do.
you're right, but I can like make some non-optimal builds for specific reasons, like a two-piece Guardian Arc Veld for the health regen on the wounds, and you know, like those types of builds that are not necessarily going to give you the max damage, but can give you comparable like 90% of that, but just have some fun aspects or things like a paralysis build or something like that. You know, like I'm looking forward to making those little things too, like the fun builds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you know,
Not
I gotta
all
see
are
how.
try hard builds.
Well, sometimes like I was just talking to Zoe, like sometimes I'm playing at night and I don't want to concentrate that hard because you gotta have to know the monster if you really want to play the longsword the right way, you know. And sometimes I just want to clear quest and farm and things like that and not have to care too much about my playstyle. So I want to build some builds that allow me to do that basically, you know, like play haphazardly, clear missions still, you know, pretty quickly and go on to the next one. And but then again, I do want the equivalent of my Fatalis build in Monster Hunter World, where it's the one that's made to, like, I like the build that I'm using for the most damage that I'm using right now because it relies on building my damage with foresight slashes and ISSs, you know, so it's. My bad. I should have said something.
I'll let Barina first.
Yeah, it just took me here.
Fair enough.
I don't know which camps you're supposed to go to and stuff like that, so I generally just start off at the base camp. And...
Same. Yeah, it's just like The sacred's so fast. May as well just let it run.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
like,
can
and
say
I
is
enjoy
use it.
riding the sacred around too. It's just fun. It's cool.
Yeah.
I
I
was
also use it to get items.
Yeah.
Just pick up items on the way. I have a set path for every area. Just to get as much stuff.
Nice. Oh, this build is doing what I want it to. I don't have to think, and I can get big damage.
The adaptility deco is amazing.
Yeah.
Not having
So
to
he was
worry
just
about the
mentioning it to
cold
me.
drinks or hot drinks.
Ah.
Stuff like that, I don't mind.
The adaptability.
Like if I could replace that adaptability with something that would either increase my damage or increase my I don't know, like the length of my items or something like that, then I would instantly replace it, you know? But for what it is, because I don't mind taking, I always carry my cool drinks, I always carry my hot drinks. I do like the one that helps with the aquatic mobility and the oil ones. That one's, oh, this is nice, bro. This is nice. I like this. This is mindless damage. This is beautiful.
I just got so much farming to do still.
I do too. We all do.
Well, y'all have most of the stuff y'all need to farm. I'm barely MR25.
Yeah, but we have
Hey,
most.
27.
We have
I gotta
most
start
of the
thinking.
release equipment to farm and to do. All of this is going to be probably rather insignificant by the time the summer rolls around and the second new monster comes out. And because that, you know, each one of these monsters that are going to release are going to come with new sets, new skills, things like that. That will probably become the meta, you know, like this is what is good to do
That's
now,
how
you
fast
know.
it became meta once he released.
ATV, Raging Brack, every single time, you know, like I think that I didn't really play Sunbreaker Rise. Is that like that in that, Felix?
What? Compared to what? Sorry.
Like every new monster that comes out, its set
Oh,
is
yeah,
usually the meta for a
Yeah,
while.
usually
Yeah,
it changes things. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly how Sunbreak went.
yeah. So in 3 weeks, we have a new monster coming out, and I promise you, at least for like half the weapons in the game, it's going to be the new meta thing to do. You know, that's just how it goes.
It'll at least shake up some different weapons, right? Because
Yeah.
it's not gonna it might not change every weapon, but it'll definitely do for most of them as they come out.
That's why one of my biggest pet peeves right now are all these, especially like not familiar with Monster Hunter players that are playing Monster Hunter and be like, it's too easy, and I'm like, you're ease into it, bro. You have no idea what's coming. You have no idea what's coming.
Like,
Literally,
well, it's so
Rise
easy,
had
and
the
then
same
once you
Yeah.
get
thing.
to Iceborne, your world's just like,
Yeah,
I thought
this
this was supposed to be easy.
this release game is to make all the new people to Monster Hunter feel good and cool about what they're doing, you know? The stuff for
Oh
us
yeah.
is coming.
Yep, we're about to have
Oh, bruh.
fun.
Rip the sneak attack.
But it's also a chance for them to tweak and fix their mechanics and make sure all the things that they're doing is working like they need to, and that's going to be important too.
I love dual blades. I played a little bit of them, and I love them. Just being able to watch your character do a full spin on their back is
Mr.
amazing.
Roar. I think they've done an amazing job with all the weapons. They've done an amazing job with the world and the scenery. They've done an amazing job with the monsters, and the variations for the base game is fine. And they just have to stabilize this thing that they've created and create the additions that they know like what I keep telling is they've been developing the DLC for this game around the same amount of time that they were developing the actual base game. So what we're getting now is just half of the product. When it's all meant to, I think originally they were talking about having the DLC come out a year after launch, but now it's most likely going to be 2. But they have a plan with what they're doing about this game, so everyone chill the fuck out.
I got so happy when I saw
I didn't heal.
Darren back.
Why don't I have... Oh, did I not craft any more Mega Potions? Man. Felix, are you pretty much max potioning it with the
Oh,
craftable?
not yet.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still using megas,
Yeah,
but
me too.
that's because I want to try to get to like 500 magic aura before I really want to like start doing that kind of stuff.
Why do I have 2 mega potions?
Thunder just says run mech or mushroom answer. I'm like, I'm never running that. I'm not gonna be farming mushrooms
Oh, it's
just to
yeah, I
eat
do need to
them.
craft them. My bad, guys.
The stinky monkeys fighting Arkveld.
I didn't have the mega potions, and then I saved my uh, loadout with like 2 in there. So every time I've been going on quests, there's only 2 mega potions in there.
Oh. That's not good, bro.
It's because I had 2 left and I needed to craft, and I forgot about it.
Oh my goodness.
I was like,
He just said,
why
I
is
don't
there
need 'em.
only
He was
2
like, I
mega
don't need
potions?
potions.
Artificial difficulty.
Yeah. The timing of this game, like the monsters' moves and stuff like that, and how there's like hitches and delays and sometimes speed ups and stuff, I really enjoy, but it's really throwing me for a loop, you know. Uh,
I know. I've been trying to freaking spirit slash, and it doesn't even work
I mean, it
because
works.
I do
It's
it too
just
early.
like in World when a monster reared up, there was
Hey, Zoe.
a specific amount of time before an attack was coming, and you could almost look at the animation and easily predict the timing of the attack once you've seen it a few times, you
Like
know?
nerd, like Ruiner Nerd.
Yeah. But the thing with Wilds is every single monster has attacks that the hitbox of the attack becomes active not quite when you're expecting it to, you know? And they
Yeah.
mix it up between which attacks that they have that do that, so which I like, don't get me wrong, but it's going to take me a minute to like the foresight's not a problem. It's going to take me a minute to get used to ISSing things in this game.
The foresight for the red gauge. Oh my god, I love it.
See, I was just too early there. Just too. Now I'm getting punished the fuck out of.
Arkveld's like my favorite monster to do perfect guards to.
Yeah?
It's so fun to guard.
Yeah, with all the lunging. I bet Ray Dow is too.
Oh yeah. Though I don't know if it clashes.
When do I
But,
get a high rank Ray Dow? I'm still not good with it.
I think that's around like 40.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, I still have a long way to go.
Yeah.
Could be 30 though.
One thing you
I'll have to
shouldn't
look for you.
do, which I did and I kind of regret doing, is don't be focused on getting all the monsters and getting all their parts and all their weapons and
I
stuff.
know. I'm working on getting builds or a build set up for at least somewhat of a build.
It's just you outgrow all that stuff pretty quickly in the game, and then
Well,
you're just kind of
it's
wasting
nice
your.
to collect, I guess.
No, I have been and I will, but like I was making a point that I'm not progressing the story until I have every level of the new weapon that just opened up, you know? And I kind of regret doing that now.
Right now, I'm just grabbing all of my optional quests. There's like, you have to run to so many places to talk like to 15 different NPCs. Oh, I shard. Who do I need to talk to? This row.
I need to stop fighting Arkveld. The Dragon Blight is confusing me. What's going on, Ice? Hey, bro. Just hanging with Zoe,
nice.
Illusion, and Felix, of course. I heard what you were saying about possibly picking up another PlayStation and all that stuff. Take your time, bro. We're all here. You're not missing anything. Yeah, this is good, guys.
Camber Nacilla. Ooh.
This is pretty good. This is pretty good. It's exactly what I wanted it to
Oh,
be.
summon Zoe.
855 on that wound pop. Nice. What's the biggest wound pop damage you've gotten, Felix?
Like 800, maybe higher. Like
For a
800
single
something.
pop?
Yeah.
Or
And that
was
was
it-
just for one tick of the damage.
Like, yeah, but did it happen because when you popped multiple wounds, like it was like the second or third pop or something like that?
Not really sure, honestly. I haven't really checked that. That's the number I was seeing. That's like kind of the highest that I paid attention to.
The highest I've seen is 1100, and it was on the third pop, and the next highest was 1000, the next highest was around 900, and all three of them were when I got 3 wounds, and it was the third pop. However, one of them was when I got 2 wounds, but I think it was a multiple strike one where another person hit at least one of the wounds too, and the third one popped for 900. This stuff is the pops on the wound numbers are really fascinating. Individually, to me, individually, I think I got it figured out. It's just a modifier of if you hit 3 wounds, your first pop is going to pop at whatever damage it's supposed to pop. The second pop, and not because there's different damages that happen when the wounds pop. There's the wound pop damage, that's a big one, and then there's another, at least for the longsword, another 2 smaller pops that happen to each additional wound you pop after the first. I actually put a video of this in the Discord and slowed it down so you guys can see it, because the total damage on one focus strike hitting 3 wounds was like 2144, and that was not an optimized set, where the first wound popped around 300, the second wound popped around 5 something, and the third wound popped at 905, I believe. So I really want to get anytime you guys have clips of big popping focus strikes, send them to me. I'm doing some research about it. I'd love to see it.
So, does Longsword pop all the wounds that, like, once it uses its focus strike?
It depends on what angle you choose, though.
As many
If you
wounds that
move
you
back-
strike, as long as you hit it, it will pop it. I've popped 4. I thought I popped 5 one time, but can't confirm that. But I have popped 4 for sure.
Gotcha. SNS only really pops 1 at a time.
Only pops.
But,
Oh, I gotcha.
But it's that
You
you
know,
can do it
ours is
so
a
fast,
multi-fly.
right? You do
No,
it so fast that you're able to get into multiple.
I
But,
like that. I like that, bro. You know why? Because every weapon now has a specialty. You know, like longsword doesn't have any offsets, doesn't have any clash attacks, but we can open up wounds like crazy, and we can pop multiple wounds for insane damage. You know, so I like that. And you're saying the SNS can only pop 1 at a time, but it can pop them quickly. But you know, you got your clash attacks, you got stun in your weapon, you got this balance that is created with the
also
SNS.
the fact that you can just literally rip open wounds. When you see
Yeah.
like they're about to forge, you just rip it open.
Yeah,
it's
and incredibly good at opening up wounds. I really like how they have approached this game.
Yeah.
I keep saying that it's going to be the greatest game of all time, and I know it. And now that I'm playing it, I feel it. You know, it's not quite there. They're going to get to it eventually, but it's there. We're in the bones of the greatest game of all time. This is great.
Did you see how many people had purchased it on launch?
8 million in 3 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're most likely getting our game of the year for this.
Of course, as they should. This is, to me, head and shoulders more entertaining, more beautiful, more thought-provoking, more social, like than any other game that you've ever played. It's one video I never got around to. I'm so sorry about. Was why I wanted to explain why Monster Hunter World, what Iceborne was the greatest game of all time, because it satisfies so many different gaming itches that you have in so many other genres of game. Not like Souls-like or Monster Hunter-like or something, but any game you can imagine, like turn-based fighting games, I feel are represented in this game with the way you have to watch a monster, let them do their thing sometimes before you counter or go for an opening insert. It's almost turn-based, you know? In fighting games, there's so much back and forth and nuance between, do I sidestep, do I duck, do I do a light attack, a heavy attack, do I punish, do I play defensively? It has that aspect of it. It has I don't know. I forgot all the points I was going to make because I was going to reference like five different games like XCOM, Final Fantasy VIII, Tekken, and a couple of other games where I felt like certain mechanic. Oh, like hack and slash games like Dynasty Warriors or Ninja Gaiden. Like those fulfillment aspects of those games that like you feel really satisfied about. That's represented in Monster Hunter World. So it takes like every genre of game that you've ever played and all those satisfying mechanics like builds and things, and then it puts it all together in one game. And I don't see Call of Duty doing this for me. You know, Fortnite ain't gonna do this for me. None of any other major title out there or either minor title, I doubt is gonna do as well as this game does, and that's why it's fucking beautiful. Sorry, I just went
I
on a rant
hate
again.
fighting Balahara. This is one monster I
I
despise.
love Balahara.
Dude, Palahar is so fun.
The only monster I don't like is the Kutku because he just knocks me over and
Ah.
over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what your hurt boxes are. Like it's like the second his head hits the ground, there's like 100-meter radius around him that everything falls. You know, like.
Yeah. I despise Balahara though, because the freaking water. I'm trying to get close. I'm just getting hit by a sledgehammer. And it's like, really?
Oh. Guys, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. Give me like 2 seconds, and then we'll carry on.
2 seconds. It is never 2 seconds for you to
Well,
smoke a
no, it's like
cigarette.
5 minutes. Hold on. Let me just look at this build one more time. I think this is the one I want to make a video on. I mean, it's not the highest damage numbers in the world, but I was getting consistently, you know, like on an R2 triangle combo, like 90, 80, 90 for the big hits and 50, 60 for the smaller hits, whereas on my most optimal, I'm getting like 120 and 90, but that's insane. But this wasn't bad. This wasn't bad.
The fact our combo is just pressing triangle and R2 is stupid.
I don't mind it. The thing that bothers me about it is it kind of makes speedrun videos boring to watch, where speedrun videos used to be very exciting and fun to watch, you know, like, oh, I didn't know you could do that, or oh, I didn't know that was an opening for a Helmbreaker, or I didn't know you could ISS
And
that.
now it's just triangle R2, triangle R2,
I mean,
triangle
there's some
R2.
of it.
All it
There's
is.
don't get me wrong. There's some of it like I didn't know you could EI that, but then a lot of it is most of the damage gets taken up by that. So there's less moments of skill expression, and that's not to the fault of the person performing the skill. If they had more opportunities to show off their skill, they would. It's just it's getting all eaten up by the damage from R2 triangle, and it makes some of these videos kind of boring to watch, you know, or
This is the
repetitive.
same issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very much the same issue.
Anyways, I'll be right back, guys. We'll party.
Hell yeah.
Stop that. I'm done, man. I hit the sun. How did you not pop? That's stupid. Oh my god. Nope.
Jason, oh, cool.
We have something new to test, guys.
And what is that?
So we're trying to figure out how to get your mantle to be as active quickly as possible after a quest. So I suggested, what if we rest? And that did not work. But now my mantles are active. But the next time you want it to recharge, try going into your equipment screen and equipping another mantle instead, and then backing out into the camp, and then re-equipping your corrupt mantle. See if that works.
Y'all use corrupt, I use rocksteady.
Corrupt, baby. The damage on it's insane.
I'm so used to rocksteady.
All right, one more test with this build. I still don't. I think it's underperforming based on the way I built it the first time, really. And that was with the higher affinity, lower attack sword.
Guess I'm trying out corrupt mantle.
It will also proc antivirus if you use it.
I don't know what that is.
Bruh. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're still going to this story. That's right. Do your thing.
Oh,
Alright, let's go back to this. And then I only need one tenderizer. Get my max might.
if I do this, about 20, or it's 28.
25, 55, 75, 25 is 100. That's on weak points. That's regardless of agitator. So let's do burst 3. Fuck it. Fuck it. This is what worked the first time. Let's see what the damage numbers are.
Speaking of agitator, I can craft a piece for that. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh no, let's do Adrenaline Rush. Yeah. So that's a
Isn't that
foresight.
the one that that helps with your stamina?
No, this is a decoration, and every time you evade an attack, you get a +10 attack boost.
So basically like evasion mantle.
Yeah, a lot like the evasion mantle. So, and I need razor sharp.
Isn't it?
Let's try Master's Touch. Yeah.
I am not going to fight this thing again. I hate that fight. Reminds me too much of Roger. Me getting bullied by him constantly.
Anybody have anything posted, or shall I post? Alright, let's fight something I haven't fought in a while. And Alma disappeared as soon as I went into the tent. No, don't walk away from me.
She always disappears. She's there, and the next second she's gone.
I don't really have any good investigations, guys. If anybody wants to post anything that has some decent rewards that you're looking for, I don't really care.
Marcella. Looks like tempered Nacilla.
Did you post it? I'll jump in with you.
Are you in? I'm not in your session.
Oh, you're not in the lab. Okay. Are
You have
you
to send me an
in?
invite.
Are you in either of the Zero Feints chats?
I'm in. I'm in the second chat. Yeah.
Second. All right. I'll post the. All right. We're just gonna do this. This is a deco farm. No, I want tempered. I want something tempered. Fuck it. We'll just do this.
Got a red Dow posted.
Oh, did you post? Okay. I love Raydow. I love every single fight in this game, really.
Ray Dow was like the fight I enjoyed the most out of the story.
Very cool.
Ray Dow is just beautiful. Like I love how
I
they.
love I love the longsword for it. The longsword look is amazing.
Oh no, I just departed. My bad. Oh, quest accept exactly. I just like how he has aspects of a railgun in a monster. That's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, it's just so amazing.
Like they were like, what if we gave this flying monster a lightning railgun? And my response to that is, well done, guys. Well done.
It's
Capcom did it
so
again.
I love Arkveld.
clean.
I complain a little bit about not being able to read his chains, but that's mainly because I have trouble seeing them through the red and flashes and the smoke and stuff like that. So that's the only thing I wish is that was toned down a little bit. Oh, nice. Otto's in here. Be
I'm
invite.
just waiting for a lobby code.
Oh, my bad.
I'll get.
Let me get
No
Otto
rush.
in the chat in case she wants to get in. I hear myself. Am I echoing?
Bit of an echo, yeah.
Oh, darn. Let me just check something. Okay, now I don't hear it. Excellent. Bro, I was 3 seconds away from ashing my fatty juice in my coffee. Like,
That'd
was
be rough.
because I switched the
Oh my
spots
god, that'd be terrible.
of the
Oh,
ashtray and the
man.
coffee mug. And yeah.
Oh, Oh shit, bro. No, don't do it.
Dude, shit
No,
like that's been
not
happening
it.
all
Don't
week
do
since the
it.
release of
Don't
this
do it.
game. You know, like I'm in like this tired haze all the time. It's
Oh, no. Oh, God.
I just opened it.
Doubt the fatty juice is gonna help him, huh?
yeah, you're right.
Bye, so right?
I propose a new etiquette. Whoever posts the fight is the person that calls the call out for when we do the sneak attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's not like Otto is gonna know.
But what you can
alright.
do is I got
3, 2, 1, go. Were
too
you able
early.
to do it, Zoe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I know that, I've heard that, like, Bo kind of has a
No.
bit of a delay with it.
Yeah, it's a bit slow, but I got.
Ah, my elbow just popped. That felt so weird.
There we go. There goes the damage. Yep, this is it. This is my lazy build, bro. This is it. With the counter strike, yeah. Got them out.
Yes,
Excellent.
sir.
Come on, where's my menu? Oh no, that was a purple one. My bad, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, this is the damage. It's back to those numbers I was showing Zoe on that video.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just trying to fit too many skills on there that were taken away from the damage that was already being provided by the 2 levels of the burst and making my damage too conditional rather than just keeping it upticked all the time. Yeah, people are gonna like this build, bro. Yeah, hundreds and 90s. Nice. Nice. Can already see it in the comments. Finally, a build for someone like me. Come on.
Oh.
Oh, focus. Nice. We got that wound. Ho! Got me on that one. That was nice. I foresighted into a special sheath and just in time to ISS the first wing dive, but I didn't get the second one. That would have been nice. That would have been a cliff, but I got both of them. I'm dead. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. In the face. All of it in the face. He's dead. Felix, do you prefer trapping or killing?
Probably more killing than anything.
Same.
But the trophy.
But the trophy!
Unless resources.
I already got that trophy, though. The capture one for 50.
Oh man. There we go.
In the face. Oh, he moved. Mount. Nope. Shoulder tackle. He got me with the shoulder lean. Give me your face.
Mine.
Nice. Mine.
Sword and Shield's so good at grabbing it, and it does so much stun to do the shield bash there.
Nice.
Hey, there we go.
Good hunt, everybody.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's the build. This is the lazy man's longsword build right here. Made for the comic book guy of Monster Hunters. Oh, got a gem. Nice. Burst 2 adrenaline rush because I did not need the agi. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. That gets saved. 2 builds are finalized. Just gotta finalize the third one now.
I just need a second agitator jewel, and then I can be pretty well set up with the kits I have.
I have a pretty decent deco quest.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, I want to clip that. That was a nice little... It was a nice little foresight, one attack, get into special sheet, and yeah, I slash in the next attack. Well, nice little sequence. I'll take it. Alright, Deco Quest. Felix, have you played with much else than the Sword and Shield, or are you kind of like me that you're gonna play with it until you feel like you got like the perfect handle on it, and plus
Exactly
build
like
all
that.
your weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, build all your weapons and builds. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's I just want to get to a very happy state with Sword and Shields.
Yeah.
Although I'll be starting my second character soon, which will do like light bowgun and longsword.
Okay.
Is kind of what I'm thinking about doing for that. Either longsword or dual blaze is the secondary. But and then from there I'll start probably dipping into the other weapons.
Check out this Deco Quest, bro.
Oh yeah, is it posted?
Yeah, I just posted it.
Sweet.
I want to. My secondary weapon is going to be either the switch axe because I absolutely love the offset attack on it, or the gun lance because I just absolutely love that weapon. But I think I'm going to take like a month or two, maybe like a month to just really get into the longsword, and then I want to do those streams that we were doing before and have everybody teach me their weapons once you have your build. Like, I want to wait till you have your ultimate SNS build developed, and then teach me with that build how you play the weapon. You know, not I don't want to start off on a Chotacabra. You know, like. And then I think Asani's going to teach me lance. Biggie's going to teach me gun lance. Techo, I'm going to ask Techo for
I can
hunting
teach you
horn.
dual blades.
No. Sorry, Illusion. I like you. I love you, but you're not an OG boy
Wow.
of Zero Feints. I mean, we got roots in this community, man. We got roots, and so we're gonna go with the OG members first, and basically it's an opportunity for me to showcase everybody. You know, like.
Yeah.
The stream I did with Felix showing people how to play SNS was probably one of the best streams I've ever had, and it got like 30 subscribers because it was people saw it and were like, man, this is nice. Like Kaito was like, I got the introduction to the advanced in one stream, and got to see the in betweens, and I don't know. They're fun, and like after I was done with the stream, like no matter what weapon I learned, I was obsessed with that weapon for like the next 3 weeks. Like it was like I must learn everything about this weapon.
Dude, I think you're gonna like Sword and Shield when we get to that day, though.
I already do.
This weapon is cooking.
I already do. The ones I'm looking forward to the most are Sword and Shield. Like Gunlance and Switch Axe I'm already familiar with, so it's not like there's going to be surprise. I just didn't want to play them better. But I didn't really touch the Sword and Shield. Insect Glaive. Great Sword is just the Great Sword. Of course, everybody fucks around with that.
Crazy.
What was the other one?
I know.
Oh, and Charge Blade. Charge Blade. I want to really get into the Charge Blade.
Hell yeah. Your Charge Blade goes crazy.
Yeah. What's up, Kaito?
Loading.
Illusion, I never sent you the quest or the fucking thing, did I? The lobby code.
I know. Feel free to join.
Arkveld first? Yeah, Arkveld first. I kind of like fighting him in this corner, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the corner.
Well, the fight either goes really good or really bad very quickly. Like one or the other.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, yeah.
All right, I posted. So 3, 2, 1, party. Oh, I forgot to switch my build.
Oh, that didn't work.
No, you didn't. I'm just waiting here patiently.
Does anybody else have the problem of having a little bit of difficulty gauging like how far you can stand away from the monster, where your attack will still hit like a lunging attack will, where you think the hit will attack but it just ends up being way farther away than you thought you were going to be?
I feel that, but for me it's blocking roars.
The roars? Yeah, the roars.
Roars are weird because they come from the mouth, you know, especially as opposed to from like the just kind of the center of the monster. So it's getting used to that for me.
What do you mean come from the mouth?
So like the actual like hit like as if it's like an attack, right? Like the hurt box comes from the mouth of the monster rather than coming from like the center, which
So
I
does
think
it-
in World is like the center, or like usually the mouth is so much closer to the monsters. In World or in Wilds, I'm like, you know, you could be under the monster and like if you're not facing the mouth, you can't block it, like block the roar.
Ah.
Yeah, it's really only for like shield weapons.
Would
really,
you
to-
still get affected by like the stun of it if you're not in front of it? Like, does it?
Yeah,
not-
yeah, if I'm like under its mouth, it'll actually like I can't block the roar, so then I get I'll get like stunned by it. It's funky. I can explain it more when you're like actually.
No, I
thinking
think
about
I
it in
get the
hand,
gist
right?
of it. I think I get the gist of it.
I like it's like that though. Like it makes sense as opposed to like where it's coming from the center of the monster. And you're like, huh.
I don't understand why I still don't have any mega potions. I just restocked. What is going on? It's like I have some cabinet maintenance to do. My cupboards are fucked up.
Kaido,
Kaido!
my brother. This poor Sacred's like just in the middle of all this.
Is this the Dragon Blight that's making my damage so low?
Yeah, probably. Is the colors of the numbers blue?
Does it affect your raw damage now?
It affects your elemental damage,
Yeah, but
but it could. It depends
Us-
on how much the element's important for the build you made.
it's the bare minimum I could put on for the Ardian. You know, just the like I made like 3 dragon attack components parts to it.
Guess every little number counts in that case, but I don't know how much you're like losing for damage in that case.
It feels pretty significant.
Could be because Dragon Element is kind of important for Arc build, if I recall.
Is he weak for? Okay, maybe that's
I
it.
think
Maybe
he's-
that's it.
Off
I'm
the top
getting-
of my head, I'm not really sure entirely.
Yeah, he's weak to dragon.
He's weak.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so,
okay.
yeah. Oh, that is, yeah. Good try.
You got me.
Big booms. Oh my.
Oh, hyper armor did not save me.
No.
No. Oh, thank goodness. The vine trap. Let's go.
Let's go. I want that tail.
Ooh, wow. So close to that other vine trap.
Have you played any Longsword, Felix?
Barely in the open beta test.
Yeah.
So I don't really know a whole lot. I'd like
Nice.
to learn it a bit more. That's why my second character I want to use a little bit of Longsword with Lyvoken.
We all got aerial attacks there. Nice. Yeah, I slashed that. Oh, didn't get the second one. I had the time too. I was just slow. Oh no!
Oh no.
No! Oh god! I saw that
Okay.
happening in slow motion. Is that you, Hito? Yeah, that was me. Although, I do want to say, in Wilds, I think I see Zoe carding more than I do.
It
You'd be
happens.
playing a couple of different weapons too.
Might have to change my call out now.
Oh
Zoe.
shit. Oh no.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. I'm just fucking around now. The reason I was asking is, it's just... Like, if you do a Helmbreaker now, you have guilt. Because it's like, well, you could have done more damage with the R2 spam on a wound instead, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that. I like the optimal flashy thing to do is the
That's
flashy
PR
thing.
in this game for Sword and Shield. Like, it's so similar. These two weapons have that exact thing.
Yeah. But I don't feel like other weapons have that as much, you know? But, of course you could still always do the move and have fun with it, and which I do, you know? But that nagging thought in the back of my head, like, how much damage did I just give up by doing the coolest move I've ever fucking seen in a game, man? Like, what? Like...
Fuck, man. Way too real.
It's just not a thought I want to have in that moment, you know? Like, in those Monster Hunter streams where it's like you land this big Helmbreaker and you're like, yeah! You know, like,
Right.
I can't do that because it's like, oh, I missed out on damage.
Damn. Damage junkie gets to you, man.
No.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
Oh shit, bro. That's too real.
This game is fucking with me in that department. It's like, I can't enjoy it. No, I am enjoying it. Trust me, I am enjoying. No, but I
Do
like.
it anyways.
No, I do. I do all the flashy shit that's not optimal, but just because I love the way it fucking looks, you know, like the new move after the red gauge roundhouse, you know, like it does one big damage chunk, and it's beautiful. It's fun to do. It's just cool, you know. Some of the animations of your spirit gauge combo when you're going left or back or something now, you know, they just have little cool motions and animations too, and you want to see them, you know, like. I'm sure it's the same way with most of the weapons too, like. Nice. Yeah, but the damage on the wounds are so nice too, though. It's just the damage whore in me is confused. It's like it's fighting with the aesthetic junkie in me. So I have a damage whore and an aesthetic junkie, both residing in me simultaneously. It's a strange arrangement. I like how the armor sphere event that's coming is a tempered Chotacabra. We're gonna have so much fun beefing up our weapons on beating up on this thing, guys. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
This poor dude.
They threw us a bone there. They're like, everybody's like, armor spheres, and they're like, all right, here's this tempered Chotacabra for you to slaughter.
Oh man. Geckos. What I get.
Don't forget to send me the code this time.
Jesus Christ, I'm doing that right now.
Catch. Yeah, good
Right
catch.
this second.
God, it's cold in my room. Shit.
Zoe, where did you send me that on the Astera Gathering Hub earlier today? Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Yes, indubitably.
Yes.
Doobly-doobly-doo.
Unknown illusion. Paste. There we go. Send it to you right now, bro. Nice, another chain jewel. A throttle jewel. Not bad, not bad. Oh, damn.
It's the desire sensor starting to fuck with me now.
Luxury.
Dude,
I
I
was
got.
getting everything else, and then just the one challenger jewel I need, man.
Give it to him. Do you want to do it again?
I have to step out for a few minutes,
Oh,
but
yeah, no worries.
so if you want to go do a hunt, I'll step in later.
Sure. Actually, reminds. It's such an incentive between every mission you
Actually,
do is to
go
check your
fix your mega
investigation.
potions.
Yes, fuck.
I got you. I got you. I remembered that.
Go fix your mega potions.
Make sure you got more than 2.
uh,
Shit. Alright, I'll be right back.
all right, bro. Why do I always have 2 mega potions? All right, I got plenty now. I fucked up my items pouch. Yeah, there's 3.
I'm here.
Restock. There we go. Save it. There we go. Entered in the lobby. Excellent. Excellent. Do you need any help with any quests, or are you just doing your thing?
I was gonna go do some tempered monsters if y'all want to join.
Sure. I'm just testing some builds, so I think I decided that this one is the one I want to use for this one, and I could replace it with Agitator if I always wanted to, and if people wanted to play defensive, they could replace the Quick Sheet with Divine Blessing. This is it. This is the ultimate god of destruction.
Tempered Raffian.
Alright.
Cool if I bring Soul into the party.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Okay, so this is build
Cover
3.
over where?
What's going on, Soul? Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Zoe, would you mind taking a peek at my build right now?
Yes. Let me go into the member list.
Yeah. Okay, so this one I do have Agi 2, so I can use my higher damage weapon.
Someone's watching the stream.
Yeah, who's watching me? Stop immediately. I'm terrible. Why do you watch me?
Quest is posted. Like I had to start because it was in the open world.
Yeah, okay, I'm coming in just a second. I'm gonna go balls to the wall with offense here. Let's do attack boost 3. Balls to the wall. I got 2 sharpness rolls, so to the window, to the wilds, to the arc vault. I'm stupid. Don't no nobody listened to me ever. Gaming is just too fun for me, man. It's like it's always been the thing in my life that's like whether things are going like great or bad, you know, sometimes you just need that thing that's just for you that you don't do with anybody else, that's just for enjoyment, and that just lets you zone the fuck out from everything else that's happening, you know? And I don't mean that as like a crutch or something like that, because it's not all the time I feel like that, but sometimes I just want to be like fuck everything else and like zone out, you know? And the ability to do that in this, well, like, I don't know, just an awesome interactive environment is just, I don't know, it's just better than anything else that I could do other than, you know, life satisfactions, you know, like being with my wife and raising our dogs and going to, you know, like being with my family and, you know, work stuff and like life stuff is like separate. That's things that you need to do or things that, you know, whatever, responsibilities or love or relationships or whatever, that's all separate. But then there's another aspect of you is just like, I want to really do what I want to do, you know? And that aspect gets so satisfied with like an awesome game, man. Nothing else I'd rather do. Nothing else I'd rather do. And then that got made even more enjoyable by meeting you guys and playing with you guys. And like I didn't really ever feel like gaming could improve. In fact, playing with other people, because for the longest time most of my experiences playing with other people other than my in real life friends were kind of shitty, you know? Like I was like, this sucks. I don't want to be on the mic with these people, or why is this 12-year-old dude from Wisconsin dropping the N-word like every 3 seconds, you know? I was like, this is terrible. I hate this, you know? Oh, my bad. There's a quest. Yeah. What were you doing? Illusion? Tempered Rathian? Okay, I'll hop in. But so, yeah, if you could take a look at that build, I'm trying to blend aspects of decent damage, but recovery as well, and the quick sheath can always be, in any of these builds, be replaced by Divine Blessing. But my goal is, because the wound regen, I got a couple of levels of Flare in there to help speed open the wounds, and 2 levels of recovery up to get more life back in those situations. So my goal is to make a build where you never need to stop attacking to heal or anything, and just always go at it. Even if your DPS isn't as high as other builds, you can get comparable damage with never stopping to attack, or stopping your onslaught, you know?
Oh my god. I tried hitting the Rathalos with a dung pod and I hit both of them.
Yeah, the one I'm using right now. Yeah. I haven't tested this one though. I'm playing with it right now just to see how it goes. I'm concerned about the sharpness. I'm concerned about how often the skills will be used. And I haven't tried using Flare very much, other than earlier in the game when I first got the set and I did Flare 5 before it got bugged out. And it was great, don't get me wrong, but the Longsword opens up wounds so easily in the first place that it wasn't something that I was like, oh yeah. And in fact, there were some situations where I wish I had delayed opening up that wound. I wish I could go ahead and do my R2 Helmbreaker Punish for a little bit longer before the next wound popped up, you know? So I decided just not to use that. Am I fighting the right monster? No, I'm not. I'm fighting the Rathalos. My bad. Oh, I forgot to test my mantle theory. I was trying to do a jumping attack, but I ended up doing a jumping flash.
Hey, it worked.
It works, but damage!
Dual Blaze will never fail to impress me in this game.
Come on. Oh, fireball me. Come at 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 me. Now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I lost my red gauge. Thank you. Comparable damage, 90s, 50s, 90s, 50s. Health is topped up all the time. Haven't had to heal once. Oh, I'm full health. I don't even need to use that wound right now. I'll save it for a little bit later. Unless somebody else wants to use it. Yeah, yeah. You guys get those wounds. I don't need them. Now I do, because I'm not in red gauge anymore. I'll change here
I
shortly.
make wounds. I make wounds.
Oh yeah, I did. Like that's the thing I like about the long. I was talking about this with Felix.
Personal dual blades.
It just seems like every weapon has kind of like a specialty now, which I really, really like. Like I don't have any offsets. I don't have any, clash attacks. But what I can do, what other weapons can't, is I can open up wounds like crazy, especially in red gauge. But I can also, my focus strikes, I can hit as many as 4 wounds, and I think I hit 5 once. But like when I hit 3, let's say for example when the wound breaks, you're supposed to get like 300 damage, But when I hit 3, my first wound pops for 300, my second wound pops for 600, my third one pops for 900. It doubles and triples every successive wound I'm popping, and that's not something that all weapons can do because not all weapons can hit multiple focus strikes. It's pretty fucking cool, dude. Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Dual blades are really good at making wounds.
Yeah.
With constant attacking.
Yeah, and that's what brought it up, because dual blades are going to function a lot like the longsword does. So it's cool that the dual blades and the longsword type entity of a weapon has such a distinct, strength and weakness. I really, really like that. It's not like you can't just do everything with every weapon. Like the sword and shield cannot hit multiple focus strikes, but it recovers really quickly when it hits a single one, so it can pop one, then the other, then the other. But it can do a clash attack. It does have stun elements in its weapon to be able to cause stun knockdowns that a longsword or dual blade doesn't. So like every weapon has certain aspects that it really, really shines in. That's really cool. Really cool.
Quick question, if I can.
Yeah.
Does anybody here know what offset is that for the hunting point?
It's the recital thing, right? Zoe would know.
Should be triangle and circle.
Yeah. What hunting horn are you using? That has resounding wave. It
I
doesn't
can hear
have
you,
an
Felix.
offset.
Oh, it doesn't have offset?
No.
No worries then. Well, at least I don't have to worry about offset, but that's no problem then. Thank you,
Hey guys, this set just performed remarkably well, damage-wise and opening up wounds and constantly keeping me filled up. I didn't have to use a single heal, and I don't know. Take a look at it for a longsword. Tell me what you guys think. This is that was really nice. It's not optimal like speedrunning damage, but it's close, and it allows me. It's got flare too to open up wounds, recovery up to get some really good health back from each situation, and I got crit boost, attack boost, 100% affinity, 2 levels of agitator, 1 level of burst. I got all my damage skills in there. This is fucking nice. I like this.
Frenzy. Okay.
This is a build I would recommend
Oh,
to somebody,
that
like,
one.
are you struggling with a monster or something like that? Use this build, Saving that one as it is.
Frenzied. Bologna, whatever this monster's called.
Blaganga.
Yeah, I posted a frenzy.
your build hit appearance actually been using and
Yeah, it does. I do see the drop off in damage, so this is not a build that I would personally use too often. Maybe when I'm learning a monster, but because I do miss the damage of the other build. But that's what I like to do with all my build recommendations, because I'm not a speedrunner. I don't do the math calculations. I'm never going to be like the guy that gives you the ultimate best meta speedrunning build, and I don't want to be either. But I like coming up with builds that have like the aspects of the speedrunning community of what they're trying to build to get the super best damage, put as much of that into a build and not put comfort, but other skills that are going to keep you alive to go with the damage. So this way you can always heal with your wounds instead of ever having to stop to heal, and you could just keep your for a player that doesn't speedrun, they would probably get way more DPS from this build versus whatever they're running. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like this might be a really, really good build for a situation like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Anyways, speaking of which, I'm gonna take another little break, smoke a cigarette, and then I'm gonna test this build a little bit more. What time is it? Yeah, I can stream for about another hour and 20 minutes, so yeah, we got some time. Get out of here! Get out of here! I love the voices. Well, by the way, how do you do the screw and the light bulb dance?
Which one's that one?
It's the dance where you're hopping around with both arms in the air, like twisting them.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
I saw Solar doing it.
Maybe Prance.
Yeah, I
which
think
you
it is
should
Prance.
have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's where is that
it's
under?
number 25, which is page. Well, it's like the second to last page.
Under communications?
Under yeah, communications and gestures. This is the one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 25.
Yeah, 25.
Mine
So if you go
says
from page 1, go left twice. You might need to have but you have the DLC stuff. because you're
yeah,
wearing
mine
the
says
same-
10 to sacred for 25.
Really? It could be just rearranged. Just gotta look around. It should be just called Prance.
Try
And it's
30.
and it's under gestures. My 30 is Uchiko. That's my 30 right there.
So maybe
It's
6.
I don't have anything called Prance.
Oh man.
What the hell? I love that one. Did I not do something? Maybe it's like
you should
something.
have it.
All
Have
right,
you
I'll figure it out. later.
Claimed content.
No, I haven't claimed the one with the code that you have to that pops up on your screen. I
You
haven't
go
done
to
that.
What is it, this cat over here? The support desk. You should be able to like claim the content that you might be missing.
This cat right here.
Right
No.
here. Behind you.
This guy.
To your left. Where I'm kind of dancing around. Oh, nope. Yep. See the little group of people.
Oh, this guy,
right here?
Konut.
Yeah, this guy right there. Yeah.
So what is it? View latest news add-ons.
It should be claim content.
Claim content.
Might be a thing. Let me check to make sure it's not like. Actually, it's not even like I think you could claim.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
claimed everything.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Is it an add-on?
There is a couple things I haven't done.
Oh, so it might be under the gesture set, volume 1 set. Yeah, it is.
So that's under
Yeah.
add-ons.
Yeah, it's under the add-ons.
Poses and gesture. Oh, okay. Oh, is this gonna stop my game to update this?
I don't know. So honestly, I'd wait till after your stream.
Yeah, I'll just wait till after.
Yeah.
Okay, good call. Good call.
Oh, there's an update for Wild?
No, there's
Nah.
just I haven't gotten all the gestures and stuff like that. I probably could have gotten when I first started playing the game. I just didn't know about it, so I got all my samurai shit because I was like, "Where's all my samurai shit?"
Gotta get that.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. Be right back. Party, dance, kill.
Yahoo.
Good. Also wanted to ask, does anybody here want to do like a
like just farm stuff for relics. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't mind. Are we still doing deco farming though, Felix? Because I had those deco quests, a couple more of those.
Yeah, I'd like to do some more deco.
Yeah, I'll do a couple of those deco quests, and then speaking of which, I forget how important in this game is to always check your investigations after you do everything. Like everything, check
Right.
your freaking investigations.
Yeah, it's been slipping my mind too. What's up?
What's going on, Akaru?
Oh, I'm in the midst of a hunt.
Akaru, do me a favor. I'm gonna leave this build up. I'm gonna leave this build up and tell me what you think of it, basically. The goal is not meta offense, but something close, and to never have to stop to heal or anything like that. Sharpen, I got 2 levels of sharpness on my weapon roll. Where's my equipment? And let me see if I can put the roll information up here. Yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
I am HR 29, about to be 30. Nice. Compared to Lala, but I'm gonna take a break. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah. Get around.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of hope
We're
it's
not
in
until it
the
comes out.
yeah, kind of hope it's in the what is it, that like mountain place area around that area? Like, it's such a nice scenery.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. What's going on, Fallout? Are you guys mid-quest?
Yeah,
No worries. I'll wait for it.
wrapping up Popolo.
Yo. Are you equipped right now? I can just look at it on the. Oh no, I can. I can. I don't know if I know what your YouTube is.
It's on the party, like a PlayStation.
Oh,
Party.
it's in the party. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, share screening.
I gotcha. Okay. What was your base? You ran it with affinity, attack, affinity. What were you trying to roll? Are you just asking, is it generally good, or were you trying to roll for paralysis? So you want I think you got one sharpness, which is good. I think you got too much affinity from the weapon because you're. Let me actually wait. I'm not. Let me say that. Yeah. Let me check your build that you're wearing. I'll see it. I can see it on the member.
Yeah, Kaido's is the perfect like temp right now, at least with the current stuff.
Is it you're on Sword and Shield? Oh no. Yeah, I was gonna ask like what skills you're running too, because I want to see what your affinity is with your armor. Yeah. Are you going to re-roll it if it's not good? Yeah, okay. I'll tell you once I see your build. I can tell you the exact affinity you want to go for. I don't like the element upgrade ever. For the status, like with the paralyze, I don't know if it's going to result. It would only be worth it if you got more paralysis per fight. It's not really worth it. Let's say you're going to get 3 per fight. It's not really worth it if it's just going to make those 3 happen a little faster. It would be worth it if it would make 4 happen. You know what I mean? But if it's not going to make 4 happen, then you don't really want the element boost. You want the attack, you want affinity, you want at least 1 sharpness. So if you run Master's Touch or Razor Sharp, you'll have plenty of sharpness. If you get 2 sharpnesses, then you don't have to run that if you don't want to, but you still can, of course. So I would say 1 or 2 sharpness and a certain amount of affinity. I'll let you. Generally, what I do is I build my weapon with attack, 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 because I'm looking for 1, possibly 2 affinities, and then I'm looking for 1 sharpness, and then the rest attack. So it's hard for me to get a roll with as many attacks as possible, so I try to get all those attacks on my weapon. So when I'm rolling, I'm just rolling, because it's just more likely that you'll get 1 affinity, 1 sharpness, and the rest attacks or sharpness and affinity if you have all 3 attacks already on your weapon. You're just giving yourself a higher chance of the roll that you're looking for to actually occur. If you put the affinity on your weapon, then if you're, let's say you're looking for like 20% affinity and you have 15 on your weapon, then the roll with 1 affinity is the only roll that will be good for you, and then there'll be plenty of rolls that will be shit for you. You know what I'm saying? So you're just opening it up for the opportunities that more rolls can give you what you want.
Your share screen is no longer active, Soul. Oh, yeah, good, bro. Okay, no worries.
I'll go ahead and post a deco
Sure.
quest, and whenever you guys are ready, just let me know.
Yeah, when you build the weapon, you definitely want to have attack infusions as much as possible.
Yeah, attack, attack, attack all the way.
Yeah. And you just gonna have to hope for the reinforcement bonuses. You get what you need.
So this is what I do.
You need at least 1 sharpness boost with Sword and Shield, and then you kind of want to try to get attack as much as you can.
What I do
You don't really have to worry about too much.
is I try to build at least 5 weapons with attack, attack, attack. And then, but not build them, sorry. Have enough parts for at least 5 of them, and then save it and back it up to the cloud. Well, I don't even think you have to back it up to the cloud because it doesn't auto-save when you roll. It only auto-saves when you roll for decos and material. So then save it, and then go in, build your weapons, roll all of them to see if you get what you want. If you don't, back out, start again, build all. You just want to make sure you save it before you build the weapons, not after.
Swap out the Arkveld Guardian fan brace for Guardian Ebony Odo gauntlets if you can. And so that way you can actually get the set bonus for burst boosted. And you don't need coalescence. You want to have this is what I've been messing with, is that instead of coalescence, I've been using Max Might to get the extra affinity boosts, because a lot of the attacks that you're using don't need stamina with Sword and Shield, aside from maybe like dodge rolls and like maybe back hopping. So it's up to you though, it is a preference thing. But otherwise this seems plenty fine as a kit.
Quest posted, by the way.
Let's go.
Just keep 1 spot open for Felix. He's looking for a deco.
Yeah.
Yay, Captain! Soul, are you in your build? No? Okay. Well, you can just tell how much maximum might are you running? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He's in one right now. He's using the full go. Okay, I see. I see. So he's gonna have. Ooh, Agitator 4, really? Agitator 4 is gonna give you 10% affinity. So he's got 10.
You're looking at the elemental build or the other side?
I'm looking at his paralysis build.
Hmm.
Oh, he doesn't have
Yeah.
decos in it yet. Okay, he's building or something. That's ideally you want one, but two isn't bad either. But you never need more than that. Kaito, you know what we're about right now. We're about to start a quest, but after that, yeah, jump on in and show me.
Yeah, because Kaido knows basically Sword and Shield stuff at the best right now.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, I doubt
kind of our
that.
pioneer in this group. No, he's been the pioneer.
Yeah, he's been in the
He's
lab
been the one
testing.
that's been he's been the one for kind of following the what's going on, and he's been kind of helping to showcase all that stuff.
Yeah.
I've been too busy with work and playing the game to be able to really do that stuff. And honestly, I've never been good at it. That's definitely it. So I've been happy to see Kaido kind of took up that mantle.
For the most part, I've been trying to avoid all that stuff, except certain things like what's the math behind the numbers of your rolls on your Ardian weapon, that kind of stuff, you know? Just because I don't know how much of it's going to stay relevant, you know? 1, 2, 3, go. I'm trying to build builds right now that I think are going to be worth it regardless of what they change, just because of what the nature of the skill is, you know? And then I'll tweak it as it needs to as things start. Oh, man.
Oh, let's go, Karu. Both of us got the power clash there.
Hell yeah.
That's always so hype.
I'm so slow with red gauge if I don't get the sneak attack, bro.
Were you not able to get it?
Oh no, I got the sneak attack. But I missed the
Focus
roar.
mode. Yeah, no worries.
Oh.
Oh, my bad. Knocked him off for you.
I'm dead. No, I'm alive. I still had my
Just choose life
communication.
instead.
I had my communication radio, so I was like, "Oh shit, I missed the heal." But no, I got
no.
it. I was trying to heal, and I was like, "And safe."
And safe. And
No,
safe.
I am not safe right now.
No, not safe.
Not
No,
safe. No. And safe. And dead.
And not safe. What the hell? Nice.
Was that an offset?
I don't think any of us here have offset.
I was foresight. I just foresighted his last 3 moves. I might have done it.
Maybe that's what did it, yeah.
I am so in love with red gauge foresight. Like the timing of it, I have down. It's just I don't have the timing of my EI slashes down. I feel like it comes out a hair slower than world, and because I'm used to the world timing of it, it's fucking my. Oh shit. Ooh. But it's just a muscle memory thing. Once I get better.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Soul, If you roll 1 sharpness, it's 30 sharpness on the weapon. But when you combine that with Razor Sharp Handicraft Deco, the Razor Sharp 3 Handicraft Deco, the 10 handicraft or the handicraft you get on the deco gives you 10 more sharpness, so that's 40 total instead of 30. And then the Razor Sharp eliminates 50% or doubles your sharpness basically. So you get 80 sharpness by having that deco and 1 roll of your Ardian for sharpness, and 80 is a lot. It's going to be pretty much. You're never going to have to worry about not being in wide sharpness. You'll have to sharpen like between encounters and stuff like that, but you'll always be in wide sharpness. You'll be good. Bare minimum, you always want 60. 70 is pretty good too. 60 is a little low. You have to play really clean for not to get into wide sharpness. 70 is fine. 80 is kind of the sweet spot, really. But there's some builds you can make that have so much affinity that you're never not critting. Then you can use Master's Touch instead, because then you get more. You could have 1 sharpness at 30, and you can get more than double sharpness. You can probably get the equivalent of like 80 sharpness from that as well. So it just really depends on how much affinity you have too. That's why when you ask me these questions, I can't answer anything until I know what your real affinity is going to be. Yeah. But once I know that, I got your answer, bro. Multiple pop. Nice, 715, dude. Oh, if I got 3, that would have been in the thousands. Oh, I didn't mean to pop that. My bad, guys. Felix, when do you like to use your Corrupt Mantle?
I actually don't really use it.
No?
It's because of how weird the Sword and Shield's like use of Corrupted Mantle works.
Uh-huh.
It makes me feel icky.
Why? It's too good?
Yeah. It's because all the double, you know, like how it'll double the damage on some attacks?
Yeah.
For Sword and Shield, it's the chop combo. So, like, that's the basic combo, right? The normal triangle swings.
Yeah.
So you're incentivized to basically just chain it, which it's just for me. It's like a personal preference thing.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I know.
Because I want to use like the rest of my kit as opposed to just the one style.
I mean, I'll still use the rest of my kit. I like to think about when do I want to put it on, and I think what I like is I like doing my opening strike, getting the monster in rage, going for the mount shortly thereafter, and then after they fly off for the first time, that's when I feel like I lose my antivirus the first time, and then I like to reproc it when after they fly off for the first time, basically, and then that's when I use it. Did I not get that foresight? Heal, yeah. Oh yeah, why am I healing? I'm in my healer build. Nice, got the. Oh, he got me on this.
Go.
I don't think he got me. That was sweet. That was so sweet.
Hell yeah.
I foresighted, got back into the special sheet. Come on, hit me. Hit me! Stop trying to hit me, Neo, and hit me! You're faster than this. Don't think you are. Know you are. Kaito's around, so I gotta do Neo quotes. Because as we all know, he is the one. I was doing this quest last night, and it was just hilarious because we're fighting like a tempered Gore Magala, and it was a little bit of a challenge because it was like 3 of our normal Zero Feiners and 1 person that's like learning, you know. And then after that, the fight was just a regular Chotacabra, you know. So it's like you go from this like insane demon fight
Oh, yeah.
to let's go fight this
Dude, let's go fight for
Chotacabra.
basic dude.
Not even tempered or anything like that. Just a regular old Chotacabra.
Show up to some fucking frog.
I was
Oh man, I love when that happens.
I do too, but I don't know. I guess I'm just sensitive. I feel bad for the Chotacabra.
Oh,
And I'm like,
yeah, same,
I'm like, at
man.
least let me fight him first, so it's like
Poor
a
guy.
warm up, you know? Because after
Right,
you're done
right.
with the Gormagala, you're just so in tune and in sync that it's just like die
This
plenty
poor
times.
thing just dies.
Yeah. I'm taking all the wounds. I'm sorry, guys. I really like this build, man. It's been performing really well.
Which one are we supposed to fight?
All of them.
It's all jumbled. Kill them all. Kill every
Kill 'em.
last one of them.
How many Chotacabras have you killed? Yes.
Kill them all. Leave not alive.
God, did you see that? It hit all those wounds for crits. That was great. Dark orange numbers are my favorite. Oh well. We have a Chotacabra to finish. You know, it might take us 20 minutes on this one.
Yeah, it's kind of the toughest monster. Man, we barely got through that with our lives.
Man, let's go kill this other one while we're at it. Why should he
Oh,
live? I can't even see my screen. I'm just in R2. It was like the end screen. I was just like, I'm in R2. Come on. Let's see if we can kill him before the timer runs out.
Shit. 1 minute speedrun, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. We can do this, guys. I'm going for all the wounds. I'm in
but
blue
our,
sharpness.
our
Shit.
weakest exploit. Oh shit.
We got this. We got 30 seconds left. We got this. Is that the mount? This is great. I love it. Alright, R2 spam. It's the only way we're gonna get this. Oh, he was so close. I
It
think I saw this.
escapes with its life. Wow. He just fucking started shaking the dude. Oh my god. Bring your buckets. Bring your buckets. Oh fuck.
The luckiest Chotacabra alive. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
save
God.
that one.
Oh shit.
Alright, this one has to give you your challenger just for that.
Hey, it did!
Yes!
Let's go! First Zeko on the list, too.
First one on the list.
Yeah, first one on the
Nice.
list. Oh, and I got 2. Oh, let's go.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
That's fucking nuts. Let's go.
Layer 3, chain 3. Oh, I got my third Sane Jewel. Okay, nice, nice.
Let's go. No.
Another crit 3. Oh, 2 crit 3 jewels. Nice.
I'll take a peek.
Handicraft 3. Handicraft 3. I love the drop rates in this game, man. I love it. But I will say in the DLC, I hope the drop rates for the next level of decos is a little bit grindier than it is now. Not world levels of
No.
grindy, but don't get me wrong, but a little bit
We don't
grindier.
need the grind. We don't need that much grind.
not world levels, but more than this. I just like the satisfaction of like working to get my absolute perfect build where I know it's going to take me, like, if I really want it, like maybe a couple weeks to get the build I really want, and then you finally get it and it's just like, yay, it's very gratifying. I don't like that being dumbed down or toned down too much. I want that aspect, but again, not like world levels, like where you have like 95% of your build, and you're just looking for that last 5%. It might take you like a week or two of heavy grinding to get it. I like it.
Hmm.
Oh, are you wearing it right now?
It's interesting that for all that agitator, I guess. The set bonus, I don't know how useful it is though, because I mean you get like one, maybe two power clashes in a hunt
Is that the
if it's a
binding
monster that
counter?
has the power. As for the 3-piece Dahad, it has specific things. Yep. Yeah, it's like I finally started looking at it just now.
Offensive. Oh, it's the offensive guard is
Interesting, but
what?
this gear gives a lot of agitator though, which is kind of nice.
What is the affinity on level 5 agitator? 15? Okay, 15. So basically you got 20,
You got 3x, which
50,
is nice.
75. You got 85 in your base. And then you have another 15 when agitator is procced. Yeah, so that's your 100%. That's good, man. I would. So
Yeah.
what I would want to roll. Should he roll for 15 just to get it to 95, or no, he's at 100 with agitation, so 85. 90 is not going to be make much of a difference in when they're not agitated, and they're going to be so little time that they would not be agitated that, yeah, it wouldn't even be worth it. Yeah, so I would just keep it like this. What you want to do is build it with 3 attacks. You want to roll 1 affinity, 1 sharpness, and the rest attack. If you get 1 affinity and 2 sharpness and the rest attack, you're fine. But that's what you're looking for, is build all with attack, 1 affinity, 1 or 2 sharpness, the rest attack. That's the roll you're looking for.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty solid.
If you're looking to get the ideal roll, and I would say 1 affinity, 1 sharpness, all attack, but like I said, there's going to be, I think there's like a 1 in 1024 chance of that specific roll. So if you add the 1 affinity and get 2 sharpness, I think it's like a 1 in 700 chance, something like that. So you make it a better odds that you can get the weapon you want. The build is for fast hunts. That's why the Jin armor. Kaito, why don't you go ahead and put on what you feel is just like your overall best build. Like, you got to fight Gormagala, and your teammates are Felix, Big Iron, and some random noob. So you know you're gonna have to carry and put out all the. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just talking shit now. What do you guys want to hunt? Done? Okay, let's take a look. First and foremost, you went straight up attack for the yeah, you just wanted all attack. 1 sharpness. Oh yeah, this is the picture you posted. That's maybe the most perfect roll you could ever get. The only question I have is I'm wondering if 1 affinity instead of all attack would be better. Because I've mulled this over in my head too. Do I want straight up all attack 1 sharpness boost, or even think about this? You can get 2 more raw. Is if you get your second sharpness boost on the roll, and then you put attack 3. Oh, you're only using attack. I'm gonna shut up. I don't play Sword and Shield. I don't know what's optimal, so I'm gonna shut up. Burst 5. That's interesting, bro. Why burst 5? Weakness exploit is 20, 50, 75, 80, 80. Agitator gives you 85. Well, it's just diminishing returns. So, for example, he's got burst 5. So from burst 1 to burst 2, you get +4 attack for your first hit. I think the first hit is is a 2 attack increase, and then on your 5th, you get a 5 attack increase on level 1. It's either 7 or 8 total, something like that. And then on 2, you get 4 increase, But then on 3, 4, and 5, you only get a 2 increase on each one. It's the extra element that gives it, that's good for the element the burst is. I'm just curious if you reduce that to burst 2? Is it in your chain? You have 1 chain,
It's
2
probably from the armor kit
challenger.
because
Yeah.
he's using Embryoto.
I'm just wondering if you reduce it from burst, let's say 1, and put 1 more in your weakness exploit. I think you might get more overall damage that way because now you'll have 20 in your weakness exploit for your base before you hit your wounds instead of. Where's the weakness exploit? That's my only question, basically. 15. It's 15, so you get an additional 5% affinity. So you would go 20 to 30. That's 50, 75, 80, 80. Oh, so that's what gives you your 85. So right now you're at 75. The affinity would be 100% with. I can't see the end of the message. Affinity would be 100% with the mantle. Oh, the corrupt mantle. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. The additional 10% you get off that. Okay. I don't know. The same thing. I would recommend taking off 1 level of burst and adding the weakness exploit because there you're waiting for your 5% on your agitator, but this way you'll have your 5% on your weak points instead, so you don't have to rely on agitator, and then you just get an additional 5 more when they're agitated. So I think that's what I would do. Is I would remove 1 burst, but other than that, it's crazy. The divine blessing too, like. Maybe I would put in something like either like shock.
Comes from armor, yeah.
Oh, that's the armor. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, you're right. The sane. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, that's the only thing I would do. That build looks absolutely beautiful with that weapon, by the way. I'm just not a big fan of burst or chain past 3 because 3 it does say it gives a from moderate to bigger increase, but after 3 I don't really think it has too much merit, you know. I mean, it does, but if you stack even 1 level of agitator, I think 1 level of agitator after burst 3 is better than burst 4, and maybe even burst 4 and 5 combined. Really, I just haven't tested that, but something
The
like
two
that.
piece of Ebidioto does add like a little extra attack to the burst as well.
Oh
So,
yeah,
and
you're
that's and you get 4
right.
burst because of the 2 pieces of Ebidioto.
You had the burst bonus. I forgot about that. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. Your build is beautiful. Your build is beautiful. I see now. You're because of the burst bonus now going up into burst 5, which is like it says insane damage increase plus the bonus boost you get is probably going to be more. Yeah, I see. Okay, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. What are we doing, Gus? Let's kill something. I'd need parts. Well, actually, I don't really even need that. I've decided that tonight I'm going to do the flower farm to get as many parts that I can for rarity 8 weapons because I just want to roll every perfect version of a longsword elemental, like longsword fire, water, blast, paralysis, and I'm going to do that tonight. So I don't really care. I'm just testing builds and killing. Oh, and so this build I think is just flawless for what it needs to be. 70, 20, 85, 90. Mantle makes it 100. I wouldn't mind this one at all. The only thing I could do is replace that attack boost with more affinity, but I think I'm going to gamble that I'll get enough critical hits anyways
Yeah,
that the
they just
raw
got a
will.
really good tempered Jindahad.
Yeah, alright, I'm down.
Yeah, busted.
I also like that in this stream I was just going to test some of these builds, but I didn't think I would come to the decisions that I have, that these are going to be 3 builds I make a video on, but I think I just did. They're all performed exactly the way I wanted them to.
It's posted.
What's your favorite monster in the game, Felix?
That's always a hard question.
Top
if
3.
I only could fight the final boss of the fucking story more. That
Yeah,
thing
what
was
is
amazing.
up with that? Why
What
can't
the-
we fight that guy?
I bet you it'll be in a free title update, like as a part of like some other monster or something to come out.
Or maybe it's an event quest that's about to come. Why can't I join?
Should be able to join now. I think Akaru like joined and then left.
Oh. It was full. Sorry, Karu.
Understood. Be careful out there.
Maybe you can make it a siege
Really wanna
event, you
Karu.
know? Like a tempered version
I
of
need
that.
more. Yeah, I need more. I need a siege. Give me a siege monster.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Give
all
me a
coming.
community-based fight. That would be so fun. Should probably cook a meal.
I was saying this last night, and people chuckled at it, but I don't think people would realize how amazing this would be. So you're gonna have this cross-play event where you bring in Godzilla, and you let 16 of us fight him at once. Like, that would be amazing.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't have to be Godzilla. It could be something just as massive, you know? And like with mechanics where you have to bring them down in the first place to even have access to other parts of their body, you know, like it would be great. It would be great. Zora, yeah. The big snake one? Yeah. Like the snake the size of the world.
I really like fighting Gore right now. Arkfeld's a fun time, but I feel like Gore is kind of more my speed because I love like fast pace. Like the fact that he hits so hard, and when you're doing tempered.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, me too. I like that a lot.
it's a good time.
I think him and Jim Dahad might be my 2 favorite monsters. Yeah.
Yes, Jindahat's so fucking awesome.
So fun. I'm coming. Alright.
3, 2, 1, go. Slide. Yeah,
And I
he
like
slides
that he's
right
an
down.
enormous ice monster. You know how many enormous fire monsters
right.
we fought too? You know,
He's
like
enormous, but he's not an elder dragon either.
Yeah.
Like, this dude's just like a normal ass monster. That's
it's fun.
sick.
It's funny that he can be trapped with a tiny little. I mean, not like the shock trap. Like, I'm not trapped, but like you to win the quest,
Yeah.
but just to like stop him. It's like, oh my god. Oh shit, I fucked that up.
Kind of like puts into perspective the kind of scale of what an elder dragon's gonna be in this game.
Yeah.
Since we like kind of had a little bit of that with I think Zoshio's the name of that final monster. I think it was sick, dude. I loved it. I noticed like some of the attacks were like fatty coated. There was like the charge that it was Fatalis. It's like the Fatalis like upright charge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh dude, that's a Fatalis attack. But he's doing like Valstrax stuff from like Rise, and like, whoa, what the fuck is this thing? It's so
Nice.
cool. That's why
So-
I want to fight it again. I want to see what else it had.
So the designation of like Uthduna and all them is just apex predators. Are they elders considered like in the same?
No, they're like
They're just
weaker.
monsters.
They're regular monsters. It's that they're the apex of an area. Oh man, this is bugged, is it? Oh my god, it's bugged.
Oh no.
Yo, look
So
at
what
this.
you're saying is we have not even experienced a wild elder yet?
Yeah, the
Oh
closest
my
we've had is
God.
probably like the final monster, right? Bro. Or like I guess also Gore, because Gore is like a demi-elder. Dude, what is going on?
I don't know.
Look
He's
at
just
this
stuck.
thing,
He's
bro.
just stuck.
Oh my
Speedrunning
God,
video.
bro.
Let's go, baby.
Can we like get him to? Can I like shoot at him to get him to fix, bro? Come on. What are you doing? A wound broke.
Yeah, that was me. I was gonna pop the purple one to see.
Oh,
What the hell just
oh,
happened?
he's here. What the fuck? Oh,
He's got a wound on his
I
tail.
didn't show my screen. That was really weird.
Yeah, same thing happened. You should see what happened on the screen. He just like all of a sudden warped.
Oh, bro, exactly. Oh man, what the fuck's happening? I was just praising this fight too. Go figure. Oh, I wish I could tell you. I guess Dragon Fire is really effective with a lot of these monsters.
Yeah, it kind of depends on who you're fighting, but in general, Dragon and Fire are going to be the ones that give are best for most of the monsters. Paralysis and Poison is always good too,
It's
but
mostly late game monsters, yeah.
yeah, I would do make my Dragon weapon first, and then maybe Blast. I haven't even gotten a chance to play with Blast to see how it works and how often it
Paralysis
procs.
is just so good in this game.
Yeah, Paralysis is excellent in this game. So yeah, it would be Blast Paralysis would be the next set I make, and then just that's why I want to farm the Night Flower now, because I want to build, you know, just a weapon where I get straight up nothing but all attack rolls with 1 or 2 sharpness for every single one. You know, and you know how long that's going to take. It's going to be insane.
Fail.
Oh, can I focus strike that? Nice, I can. Come on. Gotcha. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Do it again.
Oh, I got out of my stance because he took so long to fall. That's kind of what I mean too. There's so many animations in this game where I am expecting the move, like especially fall animations. Like Big Floppa is the worst at this shit.
Oh man. Yeah.
Like I'm like, you're a 3,000-pound thing that can hover. Is that what's happening right here? Like you're hovering? Nice.
Nice.
Nice. So you have what's your base? 15% affinity on that? Yeah. So you got attack, attack, attack for when you built it, and then you got 2 affinity rolls. Yes. To me, that's the perfect weapon to build when you want to guarantee 100% affinity without agitator. Is to have 15% in your base. You know, so I like that one right there. I think agitator is not that important in this game for many builds. Nice.
Yeah.
Pissed. Give me the face! Give me your face! Come on, how is that not... Oh my god. So his face was glowing red, like it's a weak point attack, right? And I just
But
stabbed
sometimes
it.
these things miss, right? Yeah.
Like 4 times, and it didn't give me the attack.
I don't know why that does that. That's so weird.
Buggy, it's okay.
This game. It's a beautiful game, but it has a lot. It has a
Yeah.
couple of weird moments where you just go like, oh.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing. Once you're like, your answer is always, hey, it's kind of bugged, and you're like, oh, alright.
Shame, but it is what it is, kind of like.
Yeah, but some people are all doom and gloom about it already, and I'm like, man, chill the fuck out, man. Like, shit, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. A little too much about it, yeah.
I mean, we just live in a world where everybody wants everything right away, right now. You know, like, nobody has any patience for things. Let them cook, man. Let them cook.
I'd say as long as the the majority of the product is worth the money, right? That's what matters to me. And like, if they needed to add a few things to work on it, like that,
Bro, to be honest, I would have paid
Definitely.
$70 for the beta if that was the end game. You know, like I love this game, I love this franchise so much. Like, there's nothing else that satisfies me gaming wise like this. It's just
If
nothing.
if Sword and Shield was like how it was in the beta, I don't know if I would have probably put down the money I did for it though. It's how I'm feeling because like how it was at the beta was very. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I
But
get what
they
you're.
did the right thing to fix it, right?
Yeah,
So,
but you
just
knew
gotta give them
from
time
the
to cook
beta that the
over it.
game would be phenomenal if they fixed a few things. You know, like.
Yeah, right.
But that's the whole point of the beta and the launch game, and I don't think anybody can expect franchises, developers nowadays, especially with all the pressure that they're under to release games as soon as humanly possible. And I don't blame the devs for this. It's the PR
Oh
teams
yeah,
and
it's
stuff like that, you know. So these
the
games are
big
gonna
wigs.
fucking come out buggy. They just are, and just give it some time, and it'll be fine. People
All I
are saying
gotta
the
say
same
is
thing
it
about
looks
Tekken, and
nice.
I agree with them. This first season of Tekken was very hard to play technically. There was just too much overpowered stuff that could force you into situations where you're guessing for your life, and if you guess wrong, you're fucked. You know, and if you guess right, you're not in good enough situation to really benefit from it. You just didn't die. You know, and it just created a lack
Nova.
of balance where there's no defense in the game. Nova, where you guys? There you guys are. Okay. Crit 2 or crit 3. Yeah, your crit affinity raw combo all that stuff like you had in World, it's still the best, pretty much best thing to do first to get your damage up, you know. Like I was saying about the paralysis, like if you put crit status on there and it would give you one or two extra paralysis per fight, then yeah, it would totally be worth it. It just never really happens that way. It just you still get about the same paralysis. Honestly, even if you got one extra one, I don't even know if that would be worth it. Sure.
Man, I love Jin's music.
I do too.
It's so fucking good, bro. The music in this game is fantastic. I'm like such a nerd for like really good game music,
It is. It
and
is.
bro, this series never misses, dude.
That's one of the reasons. Another reason I wanted to do the story solo was to experience all the fights with the dramatic music, and it was beautiful. It was at every single change. Like when I was fighting the Guardian Arkvale the first time, the theme for that was great. The theme for Jin is great.
The first time you fight in like the ice cliffs area, that theme, bro,
Yeah.
so good.
All right, I'm going for the red.
Oh, may have already did it.
Oh, you already got it. Never mind.
I think we're good to do the back, so now.
Nice. I got my red charge on that fall with an EI.
So the Sankaido. There's a life powder.
Missed it. No. Oh, I canceled my Helmbreaker. Why? Not that one. I want that tail.
Let's go.
Oh, guys, I'm starting to EI things pretty consistently. Oh, shit.
Attaboy.
It's just
That's cool, man.
just gotta fight more monsters, basically.
Right, yeah. Kinda
Yeah.
learned that time.
Well, one of the things about games like this that I always do that maybe is not the best for most people, like not a strategy that I'd recommend for most people, but it really helps me, is I like to get to the end game and build the build I want to fight the majority of the time in, because it also dictates how I'm going to fight, you know? for example, the build I'm in right now has one level of counter and adrenaline, you know? So that means a plus 10 every time I foresight, every time I EI slash. Whereas other builds and early in the game, I didn't really have any incentive to do that, to learn the monsters. To be able to do that, you know. But now that I'm learning the monsters a little bit better and I'm procking those damage boosts, now I'm seeing how much I like this set way more over anything else, and it's also helping me create my playstyle as well, which will probably change. But I do like this aspect of ISS and Foresight procking damage boosts every time. You know, I love that. Love that.
Right. I'll be waiting here.
All right, let me check it out, and then I might go smoke a cigarette after. It really doesn't matter, bro. Whatever anybody wants to do or help or whatever. Like right now, I'm just playing with builds and I'm just exposing myself to monster fights to get used to animations, get to used to what to do and things like that. This is your build. Soul 15% base. Weakness exploit gives you 30. That's 45. Ooh, why do you have coalescence? But I don't think coalescence does anything for paralysis. So I'm not. Yeah, yeah. Maximum might. That should be maximum might.
Not for dual blades.
Huh? Oh, not for dual
Not for dual
blades.
blades.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. Right. Okay.
Yeah, you could
Um,
be trading too much for max.
that bill was for element. Yeah, not paralysis. What do you think he should do for instead of the coalescence? He's got 3 level 2 slots that he can slot out anything else in for instead. 25. Yeah, yeah. But it just doesn't help your paralysis. If it was like an element like dragon or something, then great. But it doesn't do anything for paralysis. Uh, you could do your counter for one of them. Part breaker maybe. Yeah, counter strike. So now anytime you do some kind of evasive maneuver like a back hop or a roll, you'll proc a 10% damage boost. Yeah. Um, and these are dual blades. Is Constitution a level 2 gem or is it a level 3 gem? You can put more Constitution in there. Yeah.
Constitution's level 1.
Oh, it's level 1? Oh, okay. Zoe, what would you put for those level? He's got 2 open level 2 decos. What would you do with that? Unless you want to do more counter. But more counter, you only get +5 on each additional one. But I guess it could be your best thing. 30, 55, 60, 70. But you're only at 70% affinity. Huh. This is great as an elemental build, but I think paralysis, you want to do something maybe even much different than this, you know? Kaito, you're watching this right now. I'm going to leave this up and smoke a cigarette. And those are his decos, but those are his parts. Why don't you take a look at this? He wants to do a paralysis build. And my guess is he's going to need some help getting up into the affinity. He probably needs agitator in this build rather than coalescence, but he can't slot it with the way it is right now. So, do you want to try to do, I don't want to take up your time if you're busy doing hunts and stuff, but anyways, I'll be back in a couple minutes and we'll see if we can help Soul with his paralysis dual blades build.
Oh, background noise. All good. Yep.
But doesn't work with status though. Okay, then it would work. Should.
Everybody's so quiet when I leave? It's because I bring the party.
Because we're build maxing.
Yeah, we're building, that's why. Honestly, this is the thing I've been looking forward to the most in the game. Like, put me in the lab, let me tinker with builds. This is going to be great. Yeah? So Coalesce does work with status? Oh, okay. Okay. Then, yeah, then rock with it the way you had it then. I didn't know Coalescence affected it. Let's see. Soul. 19% base. 15 gives you 34. What's the set bonuses? Burst, boost, black eclipse. Okay. Where are you getting your burst from? Shit. Is anything slotted to give you more burst? Do you have any changeables? Okay. No. I was actually thinking, um, you need more affinity, bro. Like affinity is just too important of a stat in this game in Monster Hunter as it is, um, because just the nature of it increasing any damage that you do with a higher affinity by 25%. It's just mega huge, you know. But let's see. For a coalescence, I would keep if it affects status. Foray increases your damage for status. Antivirus, Counter Strike. No. I would run. You have an expert level 1 jewel in a level 3 slot barrel on your weapons? Do you have an expert 3? That'll bump up your affinity nice right there. Also, erg.
Oh,
I'm debating whether it would be better for him to remove those 2 foray jewels and have 2 weakness exploits instead to affinity. Just your critical hits in the first place. Like your critical boost is not going to be very effective if you don't have high enough affinity to make most of your hits crits.
Affinity. It boost affinity.
I might hop into a quest while you're working on this. Somebody's doing a cook good? Is there room? Fair Play Gaming. Oh, that's my boy Trey.
Safety first, right?
The thing is, your foray gives you a decent damage increase when you, but it's only when the monster's paralyzed. Whereas if you replace those with 2 weakness exploits, you're going to get 15% more affinity on the monster's weak points throughout the entire fight. It'll just be an overall damage increase than foray would be throughout the duration of the fight. Plus, I am a huge fan of every weapon that needs it to max out weakness exploit and maximum might. It's just too good in this game. It's too good. And because it allows you not to have to slot affinity into your weapon, and you can replace that with crit boost, maximize that kind of stuff, and sharpness, bro, it's a no-brainer that to to apply it that way, basically. I don't think you can slot it, and no, Agitator's not as strong as it was in World, especially if you can get your because antivirus is 25%. It makes Agitator not really necessary, you know. And you don't always have to run 100% crit in this game. I'm noticing that sometimes if your raw can be significantly higher, it's better. I was actually talking to Hacks about this on Discord the other day. What ends up happening is you're kind of gambling that you'll still get, instead of having 100% crit, you have 90. That you'll still get enough of those crit hits, and then you increase your raw, so the hits that don't crit are going to be higher anyways. But it can be pretty viable in a lot of different builds. And I'm starting to see it as well that Attack Boost 5 is already starting to be a little relevant as it is right now. But once we start getting some weapons with higher overall attacks, Attack Boost 5 might become more and more powerful, as it will become as attack values increase on weapons. Yeah, to the point of there's some builds that you might consider running Crit Boost 3 instead of 5, so you can have Attack 5 instead. But anyways, I'm just rambling. You don't have to worry about any of that. Come on, do something. Do something. Do something. Oh, he did something. Come on, do something. Ooh, I'm about to die. I wasn't paying attention. I'm fighting the wrong one. Sorry. For foray? But that's only when they're paralyzed, though, right? It doesn't. Is it a boost that like starts and stays active for a little while, or once it's stopped being paralyzed and you stop getting the boost? Yeah, so the way it's defined, it makes me feel like as soon as the paralysis or poison ends, then the boost ends. So I don't like it for paralysis, but I kind of like it for poison, because poison has this skill that's called poison duration up that makes your poison last longer. So the attack boost is actually worth it then, because it's lasting a significant amount of time, the entire time that they're poisoned and the boosted time they're poisoned. So you can get some really good damage out of that. But for paralysis, it's only lasting for the time that they're actually paralyzed, and I don't think it's worth it in that situation. You can keep one of it slotted, but the other two that are slotted, I would replace those with weakness exploit. Yeah, yeah. So that now, any spot that the monster have that's a weak point, which is always going to be like the head, the underbelly, the wings, that's always throughout the fight 30% affinity on those spots, you know? And those are generally the spots that you're going to be going for anyway. So where is this thing? Nice.
How do you save scum Artian parts?
Parts?
Do you just... Not parts, I mean the weapons, like when you upgrade it.
You have to have all the parts for the weapon and not build them. And basically, the only way I know to save scum is you're saving scum for specific roles to get, you know? So what I was doing yeah. So what I would do is like for Longsword you need one blade and two tubes for a part, right? So I would wait till I collected, let's say, 7 dragon attack blades and 14 dragon attack tubes. So that was going to allow me to craft 7 weapons with attack, 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 dragon, you know? But I wouldn't actually craft the weapon. So I would just have the parts. I would go to the melder, make sure I have my 50 oral calcites ready to go. And then I save it and I back that up to the cloud. You don't only have to back it up to the cloud because when you do the rolls, it doesn't auto save the game, so you can just back out and do it. But I always do it anyways. So that way,
Yeah.
then I go back into the game after I save it, and then I build my 7 weapons. I do all my rolls and disassembles and rolls and disassembles, see if I get what I want, and if I don't, then I go back out and then I go back in, recreate those 7 weapons, do it again, and that's how you save scum that. The thing is,
All right.
what happens is if you build the weapon, as soon as you build the weapon, the roll that's coming has already been determined, so it will never change
Yeah.
as soon
So
as it's
just
been.
so pretty much just save before you make the
Make
weapon.
the weapon, yeah, exactly.
All right.
But also have enough weapons where you don't want to do it like with 2 because you're not giving it enough sample size to get the roll that you want, and you're only going to be able to roll twice and save again. So make sure you have enough parts where you can craft maybe even 10, you know, like I did it with 5. I got it with 5 weapons. I got the exact roll I was looking for. And because you're building it with attack, 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 you're giving it a couple of different ways that you could get the roll that would still be pretty meta, you know? Yeah. No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Do you have the set bonus for burst? A 2-piece? Let me see. So what do you want to replace with? Why am I? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. 1 point of burst is not worth it on para weapons. Why is that, Kaito? Because you don't get the elemental additional things that you get the damage for. I thought burst was worth it on everything. Everything.
Well, if the weapon isn't attacking fast enough, right? To actually upkeep.
But this is for dual blades, though. That shouldn't
Yeah,
be a
dual
problem.
blade match would be good, yeah.
Yeah, only boosts element, not status. Yeah, but the 2 raw and then the 5 raw, you get at 5 hits that you keep upticked throughout the entire fight. Yeah, level 1 is enough. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So you're thinking about replacing your 4A with a chain. Yeah, I would. I would for sure. I would for sure. I think. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Let me see. Your chain. Okay. Now, what are we looking at? What are we? 27 base affinity. Weakness exploit gives you 30 more. 67. Yeah, now we're getting into those 60s and shit. Nice. Antivirus gives you another 10 affinity? Is that what happens there? Or is that just the mantle? Antivirus gives you 25, I know, but... And 10, yeah, 25. Okay. 55... 75, 82. Yeah, that's looking good, bro. That's looking. You're gonna notice these damage numbers too. It's gonna be really nice. Let's see. Would I change anything else? The only thing I would consider is so when you build the weapon, what parts did you have for the weapon? All 3 paralysis attacks? What would happen if you replaced your paralysis 3 with a crit boost 3 and replace your crit status with a... Do you have a razor sharp handicraft? Yeah. Razor sharp handicraft instead of crit stat handicraft. No razor sharp handicraft? If you have razor sharp para, that would work. No. Yeah, just something with, but it's level 3 razor sharp, right? Yeah, okay. Nah, I got you. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, try this. The only reason I would say maybe go back and switch that critical back to paralysis, if you're not getting at least 2 paralysis. If you're still getting 2 paralysis in a fight, I think this might be the best version, but you can try it. Do a couple of fights like this, and then do a couple of fights where you replace that critical jewel and that paralyzer, and see how it works for you, not for anybody else. You know, like did you have an easier, faster, not even faster? Did you have an easier fight with the crit boost or with the paralysis 3, and then keep whatever one you do? You know, but if your paralysis 3 on there is not giving you noticeably more paralysis is like if I think you could still even get 3 with the way it is based like it is. So just play with that and then see how that goes.
I was given a message for you.
Actually, I think I just went over my time doing this build stuff, which I don't have a problem. I love doing stuff like this, so I'm gonna have to quit streaming. Yeah, let me go talk to Nata, get my materials.
Would you like to trade something?
No worries, man. I'll be on tonight and we can all party and shit. Honey, fire. Who wants fire herb? Why is that even an option? Why?
Use fire for some stuff.
Felix, let me be a curmudgeon, please.
I gotta be the contrarian. That's just my job. I'm doing layered working right now. But, maybe.
I can help you
Do
save
I
some
have
time.
all of them?
Bye.
Alright, let's save it. I really like this build. I just need a slightly better rolled weapon, and I got my meta. My Hito meta. I don't know about speedrunning meta. Because I just watched this video of the 1 minute 47-second Arcveld, and they actually did something that I was wondering why more people didn't, and that was use Ambush 3 for the 15% attack boost after sneak attacks, because these fights aren't lasting very long. So if you can get that procced in the beginning of the fight and do 15% more damage in these situations where you're generally countering the roar and then causing the first wing knockdown pretty quickly, that 15% is going to be huge in those fights. So I'm glad I was seeing that skill utilized. It's nice. Oh no, bro. No, bro. I didn't fight as much as I wanted to because I wanted to. Well, I mean, actually, I got to a point where I'm like, I don't really have to fight. I got all my decos, and I could fight like 12,000 monsters. But if that flower glitch is going to be here for one more day, and I got everything else I need, so I don't feel bad about going in there and getting as many. Like Biggie, actually, I was talking to her on Discord, and she was like, I think what you're not realizing is it's not really a farm for decos, since decos are not that hard to farm in the first place here. It's a farm for all these artisan 8 parts you're going to want to create, 11 different weapons for your 14 different weapon classes that you have. And then once I looked at it that way, and I was like, oh my fucking god, I better start doing this flower pollen collection thing. I didn't even think about it like that. Anyways, thanks everybody for joining me. Thanks Soul for asking your questions. Thanks Kaito for being here. Thanks Ikaru for being here. Thanks Felix for being Felix. I love this guy. And he is also this guy right here. He is Santiago. That's what I'm gonna start calling you, bro. It's not Felix
Oh, no.
anymore. It's gotta be said in like a sexy Latin like accent. It's Santiago,
It's Santiago.
It's Santiago. No. That's just heavy Spaniard. Santiago. Always, man. Always. I can't, like, I was, my first, well, maybe my second stream I was doing, I was starting to get frustrated because I still hadn't gotten my camera settings down. I had my radial wheel fucked up. I didn't have my crafting set up, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna take a couple of days to figure this shit out. And then the next stream I came on, I was like, because I don't like to be that. I don't like to be frustrated on stream. Like, I'm playing these games to have a great time and have fun, and that's generally the mood I'm in when I'm playing these games. So I was like, I better fix all that shit, so I'm not just sitting here and going, ah fuck, ah fuck, ah fuck, kind of like I was doing at the beginning of this stream. But shh. Right. And then Felix was like, bro, get in there and fix your fucking mega potions.
Don't forget your mega potion.
I'm sorry. Santiago was like, bro,
Oh, right, Mr.
get in there.
Yeah.
You guys want to gather up anybody that might be in the lobby? Come on, Akaru. I see you hanging out there by Gemma. You're always staring at Gemma, dude. Every time I see you in the lobby, you're sitting there staring at Gemma. I know why. And you're like sitting there crafting weapon after weapon. Like, why do you have 8 million artists and 6 weapons? No reason, bro. No reason.
Yeah, man, calling him out.
I am calling him out. I mean, takes one to know one, I guess. You know, like I don't really skip. I don't really skip those scenes either. You know, it's like the other Smithy in Monster Hunter World. It was like skip, 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 skip. This one is every now and then. Let this one play out. But anyways, thanks everybody for joining us. It's always been a blast. Yeah, man, we're gonna be down with this game, all of us, for the duration. Honestly, the kind of way I feel about this group is, like, we're gonna be monster hunting for eternity, you know, like, because this is just the latest rendition of it. There's gonna be more Monster Hunters for all of eternity because it's the greatest game ever, and this group is gonna be around for it. So come join us. We're Zero Fates. We cart all the time. The name is more of a ideal. Nice, Hikaru. What the fuck? You can just freeze in midair like that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the greatest thing ever. No, get back up there. I didn't say you could come back down. Get back up there. That's, yes! What is this? I must, oh my god! And you can move? Oh my god. Alright. I gotta do this. That ponytail is sick, soul. Joyful pose? Okay. Alright, our next stream, we're going to have a lot of this happening. But let me do my closeout. Guys, we're all out here gaming to have a good time. Let's not forget that we're all human beings. So when we get online, let's treat each other as human beings. And if you are in situations where people are being sexist, racist, bullies, all that horrible stuff that we hate about gaming, don't be silent about it. Say something about it. Let people know. And that includes people in our group too. I was talking about it in our last stream. We've had some issues where people said some things that were sexist and racist in front of people of those races and sexism. And what did we do? We called them out. We talked to them. It wasn't malicious. They didn't mean to. They were just kind of nervous, new to the group, trying to have a good time and joke with us, you know. But, you know, they kind of understood where we came from and what we're trying to do here, because we're all here for this game and the other games that we play, because they're amazing and we have an amazing time playing with it and each other. It's just an amazing experience, especially a game like Monster Hunter World. And anything that detracts from that is a shame, and we don't allow that in this community. I don't mean like allow, like a father figure. It's just I don't got patience for that shit. You know, if you're a troublemaker, like you're sitting there doing all that shit, you just won't be here. You know. But if you want to avoid all that stuff and be with a group of people that get down with these games just as much as you do, then come join us. Zero Fates. We rule. Eat pizza and see ya. Vagina. Oh wait, I have to do my.
Gotta do the staple.
I miss Wonga so much, and I know he's gonna love this game. He's gonna first thing he's gonna be like is, fuck, it's fat. I hate this. It's not the same as what fat. But then he's gonna get used to it and get good at it, and then he's gonna be like, fuck you, you fucking cunt. You know, like it's gonna, you know, like that's exactly how it's gonna go. I can't wait for that day. Anyways, see ya, everybody.
Yeah, get